Taylor?
We're from a band called Foo Fighters, and we're down here today to talk to Howard for the 10th time.
Yeah, so you guys have been on here a bunch of times before. What are you expecting this time?
Oh, it's old hat now,
Yeah.
right?
Sit
He
around.
might rip us a new asshole. Or
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if he likes us still. I was thinking about that.
I don't even like
shower
us
this
still.
morning.
You thinking about Howard in the shower?
Yeah, I was rubbing one out, thinking about Howard in the shower, and hoping he still loves me.
I hope he likes you as much as you like him.
All right, well, good luck in there today.
Thanks.
I'm going to bring in Dave and Taylor, but first I got to talk to Richard. Richard wants to meet Dave Grohl.
In the worst way, I hear.
How bad you want to meet Dave Grohl? I mean, is it like real bad?
Yeah, pretty bad. I mean, he's like one of my heroes, just from him being a drummer and coming out from being a drummer into an amazing guitar player and singer, and forming a band that I think I like the Foo Fighters even better than Nirvana. Plus, he's really into heavy metal. He put out a heavy metal album, which was amazing, which I thought was really cool for somebody like in a mainstream band to do, like to pay tribute to heavy metal.
Would you let Sal teabag you?
Oh, see, Sal is so gay for thinking of these things. Like, he's so happy. He's got a big smile on his face.
What is it, Sal?
Well, in case that's too gay, I got something.
In case that's too gay?
You got to stick with that, or else you won't do it.
Okay, I have a banana.
Oh, what are you going to put a banana somewhere?
I'm going to spit on this banana.
And then I got to...
Hold on. I'm going to thread it through my jeans, through my zipper, and you have to gag on it.
Come on.
It's not gay. You have to gag on my spit-soaked banana.
Or get a tea bag.
Or get a tea bag. What do you prefer?
Oh, it's not gay.
It's not gay.
Yeah, I mean, this is super gay because I'm doing this to meet a dude, too.
And you have to make quack sounds as you're gagging on the banana.
It'll be funny, I guess, but...
Well, what about the tea bag?
Yeah, I'll take the banana over the tea bag.
All right,
I don't want contact with his privates. But, I mean, is it weird that I'm doing this? Or?
Yeah, it's real weird.
Sure, it's weird.
Dude, if you love Dave Grohl, you should do it.
It's insanely weird.
Yeah.
What are you going to do to that banana?
Watch.
You're going to hang it from your pants.
I'm going to thread it through my jeans.
Through your fly, okay.
Through my fly.
Yeah, you know what that looks like, don't you?
Yeah, of course. That's the whole point.
That's why I said it's not gay.
Well, hold on. Hold on. I'm not done with this banana.
Oh, no.
I have to make sure it's nice and looby.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Now I'm putting it through my
Sal,
pants.
does this seem weird to you, Sal?
Not at all. Not if he's
He's gayer than me for doing this.
All right, now get on your knees.
As Sal once said in the video, let's go.
Get on your knees and
Oh,
start
my
gagging on the spit-soaked banana. Let's go. You want to meet your hero? Your hero's right here, pal. Meatball hero.
He's at the end of that.
Can I at least, like, fill you up, Robin, or something, so I don't feel so gay?
No.
Yeah, Robin, let him touch your boobs while he's sucking on that
What's
banana.
this
Can I
got to
do
do
it?
with me?
You got to get 5 quacks in, dude.
What, are you taking your shirt off, Sal?
Yeah, so it's more intimate.
Oh, he loves this. He's angry at me about something.
Let's go.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, dear.
Go ahead. Let's get it over with. Will you?
right.
I want to get David.
Oh, that's too
Oh, God, I'm going to vomit from that spit on the banana.
Oh, wait, not enough?
That's like, I think I'm literally going to throw up.
It's curved up, too, just like the real thing. Let's go. On your
my
knees, bitch.
God. What if I throw up?
It happens.
Hey,
If he throws up, does he still get to meet Dave Grohl?
Sure.
If he throws up, can I stop by?
let's go.
I feel like I literally feel like I'm
just get it over with.
Come
on,
Can you
get it
get some
over
paper towels in here or something?
Come on, hurry up. Don't worry about it. You're not going to throw up. Go ahead.
On your knees.
Oh, God.
He wants to pretend so badly that he's never done anything this weird.
You got to quack it.
Uh-oh.
Come on, man.
Oh, no. Oh, he's throwing up.
Oh, God.
Oh, you're sick. Oh, these two are outrageous.
That is disgusting.
Have you ever seen two wackier guys? Get him a bucket.
Get I mean, this is
Are
like.
you all right over there, Richard?
Oh, no.
He almost vomited.
I think he did once. Oh, what was that?
oh. He's vomiting.
Oh, man, what the hell is going on?
Stop! I'm gonna vomit.
Richard, you got banana on your face. You got banana all over your head.
God. He is demented, man.
Did he realize he put a big glop of vomit on top of his head? Oh, God.
All right, you can be your hero.
You can meet him now.
Let me wipe my face off first.
Oh, man. Oh, you just puked.
Go take a
know.
bath.
Oh.
I told you I was going to, man. Just looking at that banana.
You don't like bananas?
Man.
With that spit on the banana.
Go take a bath in heterosexuality.
Yeah, really.
Hey, Ryan, you're on the air.
That's so wrong what you're doing.
I don't even know who's more wrong.
But
I
I'm
know,
saying, like,
between the two of them, I couldn't determine who was worse.
All right, bring in Dave Grohl and Taylor.
But see, now you know I'm not gay, or else I would have enjoyed that.
Here's Taylor and
Well, there's your hero.
Or shake his hand.
Yikes! Hi, Taylor.
Man,
That was horrible.
Yeah.
that was way gay.
That was beautiful.
Oh, it was way intense.
Wow.
so gay porn.
That's what it basically comes
early?
down to. You know what, though?
That was insane.
Richard's like a big deal heavy metal drummer.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because Gary was just telling us about you in the back, and he said that you were in Iced Earth.
Uh-huh.
That's insane.
And Death, I don't know if you heard of Death.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's their drummer.
You know what? I think I might have I saw Death at the 930 Club in D.C. in 1980.
Oh, that was
8 or 80.
That was way before I was in the band, but that's
So you're
awesome
from
that you
Florida,
saw it.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
He's a real
Yeah,
good
this
drummer.
guy's like a famous metal drummer.
Well, Richard, is there something you want to say before I conduct this interview?
I just want to say, like, I'm so inspired by Dave because he's an amazing drummer, played in like a legendary band, went on to form his own band, playing guitar and singing, and to me, like that, it's so inspiring for somebody to do that. Somebody that's that talented, that they're so good at that many things, like that many instruments. And for you to pay tribute to heavy metal with the Probot album, that was really cool.
Thanks, Richard.
To have like King Diamond,
Yeah.
Kronos, and Tom G. Warrior. That was really cool for you to do that.
And you
I
never
just
had to
wanted
eat a
say
banana.
thanks.
I never had to choke a banana.
No. And you're a pretty committed guy to rock and roll. Where was I reading that you used to put like ankle weights on all day so you could build up the power in your legs to
Yeah.
drum?
For the double kick kind of
Double
stuff.
bass, yeah.
Yeah. Is
That's hard, man.
yeah. Is it necessary to just walk around with ankle weights all day?
I guess that makes it
I used
quicker.
to jump rope with ankle weights. It was hard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, so you're like a decathlete or something.
Yeah.
That's
I-
gnarly.
I fell out of shape a little bit since I've been working here.
No.
Yeah, look at what he's doing now.
You look great, Richard.
Thanks.
You're doing great.
You've heard the guy from Slipknot, obviously.
Yeah, Joey.
That's
I know
ridiculous.
Joey. Yeah.
I mean, that's inhuman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
talking about double.
I've known
two
Joey
kick
for
drums, you
like
know?
12 years.
That's
so.
hard to do to do.
Yeah.
So hard.
And if you did,
So you
Imagine doing
it?
that with your feet. It's like tap dancing.
Are you doing that with your feet? All right, get on your knees and take another banana.
Yeah, it's like you have a lot of talent, Richard. You're over there, my God.
I know. That's what I can't believe. This he's like an amazing drummer, and he's stuffing fruit down his throat.
This is
He
terrible.
said, screw that. I'd rather work on the Howard Stern show.
I can understand.
Oh, this is my dream job.
You've been here for 6 or 7 months or
almost
something?
a year now.
Almost a year, yeah. He's a great guy, man.
Killer.
He's
Yeah.
with me for the rest of the ride.
Congratulations.
This is my dream.
are
Here.
you going over to Satellite with them too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
he's coming.
Sweet.
Yeah, he's coming over with us.
Yeah, there are more bananas over there.
Yeah.
He's got a lot more bananas to suck down.
Howard, he's given the new meaning to the phrase, it's just wrong.
I know, that was wrong.
Yeah, Richard,
Oh, wait
imagine
till you see that.
at Satellite you can actually give oral to Sal.
There's nobody I want to meet that bad.
All right, we'll see. All right, hey Richard, thanks, man.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Richard.
Thanks, Dave.
Did you really puke in that? Is there some barf in
yeah.
there?
Should
That
I
totally
take this
proves-
out or
Yeah,
what?
you better
That
take your
really
barf.
truly proves his
Okay.
heterosexuality that he puked when he had to just.
Yeah, right?
I'm not sure what it proved,
Yeah.
to be honest with you.
Richard, what was going through your head while that was happening?
That Sal's very gay for wanting me to do that. What did Sal get out of that?
Yeah, Sal, what was the thrill for you?
Watching Richard gag and almost throw up over a roll of paper towels. There are no words that can say how elated I was to see that happen.
I mean, the pose that he was in was very, like, he's like this, like a gay porn star.
Yeah, but dude, you were the one on your
enjoy.
knees sucking it. You were sucking it through my pants.
Hey, Howard wanted me to do it.
Oh, there's an excuse. Howard wanted to do it. Right. So if Howard wanted you to actually suck my cock, would you do it?
No.
Oh, well, then there you go. He's a liar. He's
I'd have to let Howard down. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I don't want to let the boss down.
Richard's almost like my retarded dancing bear. You know, when he's ready to do something, I'm ready to. I'm ready to.
Oblige.
Yeah, I'm ready. I don't even. You know, things are bad when a redneck is teaching a guy from New York City how to talk.
Sal, what was up with taking the shirt off? Is that necessary or?
Oh, wait,
no, it wasn't.
Rewind that part. Now, Richard to me is like my retarded little dancing bear. You know, when he's ready to do something, I'm always ready to oblige. He's a good guy. Stupid, but good.
yeah, but what about the shirt, Sal? Like, is that necessary?
Take it. Hey, listen. Got to give the people what they want. You know, I felt in order for it to have a real feel, I had to take off my shirt, let my belly hang out.
That's what actually made me puke, was him with his shirt off, not the banana.
Well, how about me spitting on it? Did you like that?
Yeah, that was great.
Nice, yeah. Well, was it worth it? It obviously was for Sal. Was it worth it for you?
I guess, yeah, it was cool. Got to say hi to Dave, and I guess it made for a pretty funny bit. So, yeah.
You got to say hi to Dave. You could have said hi to him in the hallway, you homo. Listen, there's only one thing gayer than you sucking on a banana, and that's this King Diamond T-shirt. What the hell is that?
What's this? Gay bowling crap T-shirt. I'm gonna kick your ass.
What the fuck?
You better run.
There are many online poker rooms, but
You better run.
because the only thing that matters to you is that you go to be.
You're gonna spell it all over Gary's
Come on,
stuff.
it's Gary's. Come on.
Let me
Enough.
see that.
You started. Come on.
Dude, you guys crazy. Yo.
Come on, we can't get water all over the place.
He's gonna kill him. He's stuck.
Over the Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
On Tuesday morning, the process took a few hours.
All right.
On Wednesday
We're
morning,
done.
I got myself off the office.
I'm gonna smack you.
No, don't smack me. No.
Fine and seeing very well by
Stop
Wednesday
it.
evening.
Stop
The
it.
day after my surgery, I watched one of my favorite TV shows where I usually take my glasses up from my.
All right. Ow!
Perfectly.
That's what you get. I had to bring the hammer down.
He started, Gary.
You know what, guys? Guys, you know what? It's fucking office. And these are papers that I need to fucking work on.
It was
And
Richard.
Is that a fucking game? And he's pissed too. Get out.
He poured water.
Get
all
out. Seriously, you guys know better. You guys know better than this. Fucking come on. I can't even sit in my chair.
Hey, boys.
Hi.
Howdy.
Good to see you. These guys have been out, as they said, sucking some C word. They've been out, promoting the album.
Uh-huh.
And they've been working hard. What did Gary tell me? That you were at MTV for 24
We
hours?
did this 24-hour live thing on MTV.
What is that?
It's where they put you on MTV2 live for 24
So
hours.
you had to be there.
We had to host 24 hours worth of show.
Wow.
But the thing is that the night before we played in San Francisco, so we had to take a red eye to go to the show. So we were up for 24 hours before that show even started. So we did 48 hours straight.
Gee, you must really be into this album.
Burnt. I love the record.
Record's a lot of work, too. I mean, what was it? You went into the studio with like 40 songs,
Yeah, a lot of music.
and you narrowed it down to 20.
Yeah,
It's a double disc.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
That's a lot
plus,
of
at the
fun.
same time, we built this 8,000 square foot warehouse in Los Angeles near our house.
How's it work? Like, who writes? Do you write every song?
Well, there's a song that Taylor wrote that's on the record, and
Look at you, Taylor, getting crazy.
I know. You should hear it. It's like you should hear that. You should hear that.
You got to get in there sometimes.
You got to get in.
What's going on with you? You all cleaned up or what? What did I hear about you?
I'm all cleaned up.
What was it?
Did
Some
we have
drugs?
to go away for a little while?
Hey, I my 20s were really awesome.
Talk to Artie.
It's once a hit 30.
Clean up.
When you hit 30, you're not good at doing drugs anymore, you know?
What happened? You were doing what? What were you doing? Coke, heroin? What do you got?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
Yes, please.
I remember one time you came in here, you were like almost toothless.
Yeah, I know.
I know. Like,
Oh, no.
He came in, he was missing teeth.
No, I was.
He was. Do you remember that?
You know.
He's walking around with no teeth. I figured that's it.
I was like that close to sucking C's, you know?
Wow. Were you thinking of throwing him out of the band for a
Never.
while? Never. He always showed up for work, though.
Always.
No, Artie can't
Artie,
show up for
he
work.
showed up for work.
Artie, he showed up for work.
Well, I'm a better drug user.
Yeah.
Everybody is.
So what did the turnaround? I mean, you didn't.
Oh, well, I almost died.
Oh, no kidding. What happened?
Yeah,
I'll do it.
You know, we call it the happy nap.
No
You
kidding.
couldn't wake up. They couldn't wake you up.
They had a hard time. I missed lobby call that day.
You missed about 12 days worth of lobby calls.
Were you legally dead?
Yeah.
No kidding. Cool. So like.
Yeah, but
did
I'm
you,
not going to write a book about it like the dude.
But you saw the white light.
I know. There's no white light.
What happened when you died? Did you see anything?
No, I saw nothing.
Any signs that like there might be a better life out there after you die?
I just remember like waking up. I thought we were like in Bali or something. I don't. It was like really weird. I can't remember. I remember thinking like.
I remember you telling me that you thought we were in a tent in the middle of the desert, and you thought that it had happened in Virginia, and I flew you to London to get better. I was like, what the hell? Dave, you lost your mind.
So you remember nothing of the dead time?
No, I missed the dead time.
Hey, Dave, were you particularly incensed in light of the fact what happened with Kurt? Like he had a drug problem and all that.
I was
stuff?
heartbroken.
Yeah. Were you afraid you were gonna have to do some like tough love, like an intervention, and like go, hey,
No,
Kelly,
I
you're out
knew.
of the band or something?
No, never.
Well, you're a pretty cool
You
dude.
would just let him die.
Yeah.
No, I was there, man. I was there.
They actually, you know.
What'd you do? Did you shoot up or you just snort stuff?
No, I snorted something.
Pussy.
Yeah, I know. That was the screw thing. I never even got to that.
You never even got good at it.
Yeah, I never even got like to where I could.
Yeah, you tell
know,
somebody
bang
you snorted your overdose, they go, oh,
Yeah,
what
it's
a
the real-
girl.
it's
You know?
the-
Yeah, what are you, a
wussy
woman
way to
now?
go.
Did you? What are you afraid of needles or what's going on?
Yeah, I didn't really ever want to.
No, I'm glad you're alive.
Yeah, thank goodness.
me too.
Did you have a replacement ready just in case?
No.
Replacement.
For you.
Once you die.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Had you been listening to guys? You know?
Yeah, I started soliciting demos.
Have guys suck on bananas.
This guy's pretty cool. I hope he doesn't go down as well.
Yeah, Richard, the guy who filleted the banana, he could step right in.
Yeah, but he chokes fruit. That's not cool.
Not cool at all for the band.
No.
So okay. So now you're okay, all cleaned up.
Yeah.
So how do you do that? Did you have to? No. Did you have to do something special, like go to a place? And,
I definitely went to a 2-week rock star retreat.
No kidding. Who else was there? Anybody cool?
No. Well, no, but we can't really talk
Yeah,
about it.
that's anonymous, right?
That's anonymous.
Come on, you must have met some cool people over there.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like the guys from Aerosmith or something.
No.
You weren't sitting in like group with, like a plumber and you were with a good.
They were all
right?
jacked up, man. I went to go visit a couple times.
Really? They were sneaking stuff in.
Oh, it was like an HBO
Well, that
deal.
was the stupidest thing. There was some dude who got like busted in there for sneaking in drugs, and I was like,
What's the
"What the
point?
hell are you doing here, you idiot?"
Get out. It's a voluntary
But then remember, there was this
Because it
one
ain't
guy.
cheap.
There was the jazz musician guy. Remember him, who was like 98 years old, and he just got clean.
What was he getting off?
He was just. He figured, you know what? I probably only have a year left to live. I want to be clean.
I've been on
Wow.
morphine for 60 years.
Yeah.
Something crazy.
I think if you're 98, you can do
I say
it.
just
Do it
stay
till
high.
the end.
How much
yes.
longer do you want to
Stay
go on?
high.
Yeah. So I'm
Well,
glad.
I heard a story where like some family was like, their dad was great, straight up guy and whatever, and like when he was like 70, they caught him smoking crack. I swear.
Well,
This
that
was
makes
a
sense.
True story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was going on, huh? And did you? I mean, like, why start at 70? But maybe it makes sense at 70 to start doing.
You got to
it.
be careful of the late bloomers.
Yeah. Gotta
That's the
watch.
thing. If you don't get it over with when you're young, like all the sheets of acid that I ate before I was 20 years old, I'm glad I did it then.
Me too.
If I did it now, I'd be,
Yeah, I couldn't do it now. I did acid. It freaked me out.
Really?
Oh, it was horrible.
Awful.
Most awful drug on the planet.
Truly.
I did 4 hits, and it really screwed
At
me
once?
up. At once, by accident.
Well, yeah, you're
I
going to
didn't
hate
know.
it if you take that
I
much.
did 7 once.
Yeah, but they don't tell you. It's
Did
not,
you really?
7 hits of acid once.
Well,
how'd that go
And that,
for
like,
you?
don't they say like after your 7th hit of acid, you're legally insane?
Yes. I'll tell you, after your third,
in one shot.
after your third.
I think I did it for that reason too.
Just to go nuts?
Yeah, well, I was like 19. I'll show them.
But they make it look like one tab.
Well, yeah, and then when they
And
put
then-
Homer Simpson's face on it, it's fine.
You think
man.
it's
like a
okay.
Pez or something.
I tell the kids not to do drugs.
You shouldn't do drugs. Drugs are bad.
It's not good, but you can't really tell, because if the second you say that, especially old men like us, the second you say that,
Well, like you guys, yeah.
and they're like, oh, God, no, I'm definitely doing drugs.
Right, because you want to stop everybody after you've had
Grumpy
your
old
fun.
bastard.
I didn't find it that much fun, though. I'll be honest with you.
But
Ever.
you did it, and that's when
You didn't.
said
You never
stop.
had a party with it.
Now with acid. Now, Quaaludes, you're talking a different story.
See, we missed Quaaludes all 100%.
25 cents a piece, and I had a problem with them.
Yeah.
I mean, in a big way. Like
You were a lewd head?
Were you
Yes.
smoking them? I heard that you could smoke them back
I
then.
never smoked them. I took them, and I had a little bit of a problem, and then but then I did a lot of acid, and then I stopped everything because that it convinced me that it was a nightmare. A nightmare. No good.
Acid is a nightmare.
Eventually, I think your brain just gets too big that you just can't. That you're just thinking too much.
Well, yeah, when you're 19 and you take acid, it's like, what do you think about? You don't think about anything, But when you're like, say, if you took acid now, you'd be thinking, oh my God, I have some promo to do tomorrow.
My career's over.
Oh, I forgot. Did we pay my mortgage? Oh my God.
Hey, and then I heard some story. You were at some award show,
Yeah.
and you were looking at Jessica Simpson's ass, and her dad came over and yelled at
Did you
you.
hear about that?
Yes. What's up with that?
I got screamed at by the preacher man.
Yeah, I know. He
Meanwhile, he dresses his daughter like that and sends her
Oh
out.
yeah. I mean, I was standing right behind her.
And you were staring at her ass. I would.
Have you
Mint.
seen it?
Oh yeah, it's perfect. I mean, not in person, but I see it on the magazine.
Right, and then and we thought we were next up on this paparazzi line.
Right.
They're like, okay, guys, get ready. And we're standing there, and all of a sudden we hear, ladies and gentlemen, Jessica Simpson and Nick, blah, blah. And so they
Nick
stroll
blah,
out. Yeah, I don't know his last name. And so we wound up going behind them. And so they're in front of that huge bank of like 10,000 photographers. And so I kind of got behind her and gave her a little bit of that
Right.
under her butt.
Oh, you were making lewd gestures with your hand.
Right.
Come on. And then I walked past them, and her dad kind of grabbed me and said, I saw that.
Really?
Yeah, kind of
Was he
freaked me out.
serious or was he?
Nah,
like,
he wasn't really serious.
Yeah. He's Dave Grohl. He's allowed to do that.
Yeah, but I mean,
Would you do Jessica Simpson, or you have no respect for her? Like she's
If
not.
I were a single man?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You would do her,
Sure.
even though she's a total idiot. You don't care.
Says who?
You
Do
mean
think-
just
yeah.
do her? Of course you just do her.
Do you think she?
What's this respect thing he's talking about?
Can you? Because he's like all about the music and keeping it real.
is.
I don't know. Some kind of image or something.
Yeah, but one night.
Do you think that she can sing at all?
I think that she can sing, actually. I think she's got a decent voice.
but can't she sing into the microphone?
No.
I don't know about that.
What's that mean?
I think that she's got kind of that white girl late 90s. Boo, boo, boo. She's got a little bit of the
Right,
thing,
right.
you know. That soul singing. Maybe it's gospel or I don't know what it is. That Baptist thing, yeah.
Harry, go ahead. One
Thanks,
last
Harry.
question for Dave and Taylor. And
Oh,
fighters.
no, basically, man, I just thought it was funny when he was on with Booker a while ago, and he did a song, he redid Arms Wide Open with different lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you made fun of Creed.
You know what? I never told you this, but one night when I was in Los Angeles, my girl and I were at this bar, and we were standing at the Sunset Marquee at the whiskey bar there.
Yeah.
And I'm standing out waiting for my car to pull up, and someone taps me on the shoulder, and it said Singer Creed, and he's drunk as hell.
Oh.
And he goes, "Hey man, I heard you do a cover of my song Arms Wide Open. Why don't you sing it for me?" I'm like, no, I was just kidding around. And then all of a sudden, the two other guys from his band come up, and they're like, "Oh yeah, let's hear you sing that for us."
Yeah, they were challenging you out. They're calling you out.
Yeah.
Hey, come here, you pussy.
Yeah, it
Why
was
don't you sing in
nuts.
front of us? 'Cause
Yeah.
are you goofing on them when you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't like it.
No, it wasn't so much that I didn't like it, but I just kind of.
You feel he's a poser?
No, not really. Just a whole other scene.
Would your band have kicked their band's ass? Had that gone down a different way at the Sunset?
No, you know what?
Those guys look pretty gnarly, like macho, you know?
Yeah, but we're kind of like the diplomats of rock. Like, we kind of get along with everybody.
No, that's nice.
You know, when we
I'm
show
glad
up to a festival where there's a billion bands, we go knocking on doors looking for drinking buddies.
Yeah,
and,
you don't have
know.
to. You don't have to like like people's music to like them as people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
My
what do I
taste
know?
in music has nothing to do with the people that I hang out with.
Anyway, go to FooFighters.com. I love these guys. Dave Grohl, Taylor Hawkins, great band, and go buy the new CD today. I think you enjoy it.
Hey, how's it going, man?
That's fun.
What do you think about Richard Christie was willing to take a banana just to talk to you?
I was a little worried about that. That was kind of strange. But he's a good guy. He doesn't seem like the kind of person that would, you know, shove a banana down his throat, put someone else spit on it, to meet a dude.
It was okay with you, though, that he did something like that?
Yeah.
Did he creep you out a little bit?
No. That shit happens, right? Did you ever done anything like that?
Would I do it?
Yeah.
Well, nah, I don't know. I mean, I like you enough, but I don't think I'd do that.
No, I mean, not for me. I mean, chicks do that for me, but dudes.
Did you have a good time in there? Hey, Mike.
Yes.
Mike, Taylor.
Leslie, first of all, let me just say to you,
I love you first.
I love you too. And Leslie West is my hero. He was the first guy. I wrote this on one of his albums. He asked me to write a few words, but he was one of the first guys that I ever, in rock and roll, who I really related to. I thought his band Mountain was incredible when they came on the scene. I got to tell you something, and this is my point, having Leslie on today. As we make our move to satellite, you are my first guest that I want to do this with. I want to say to you, thank you for all the years of coming in, always appearing live with us.
Oh,
always
for years of playing for us.
playing for us.
It's been my pleasure, man, because you are absolutely my hero, and this is the next step. I mean, you just happen to do things right.
But I want you to know that this show appreciates you. I personally appreciate you and the music you've given the world. And you're a great guy. You're a survivor, and I love that. And you're a really good guy to hang with.
Well, thank you very much.
This show appreciates all the contributions you've made over the years.
I think this song is very fitting. Our next album is Mountain Does Dylan. I picked some great songs and did some arranging.
All right.
How many roads must a man walk down before they call him man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? How many times must cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, blown in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The answer, my friend, is blown in the wind. The answer is blown in the wind. Good enough.
I love you, man.
I love you.
I love you. That's great. You always give me the chills when you play and sing, man, and not too many people can do that. You are awesome.
I'm George Lopez, the creator and star of George Lopez. You know, I'm not Eric Estrada with a mustache. I'm not Paul Rodriguez. I'm the guy right now. Those guys had their time. They're over. They're done. You want to see those guys, go to the Morongo Sun or go to some indie casino and you'll find them there. I'm the guy who's on TV. The wealthiest of all Latinos.
Now, what are you doing down here?
I came to see Howard, man. I mean, Howard is my guy. So I think enough bad stuff has happened to me in my life that they offered me a chance to be on the show.
Now, word is you're a huge fan.
The word, that's right. The word is I'm a huge fan. I just bought a new car, a Porsche, that must come with Sirius Radio, or else I wouldn't have closed the deal.
Now, what do you expect from Howard today?
I expect to make him laugh. I expect to just see Radio Mecca. You know, I did the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson in '91, but to me, this is a bigger equivalent than that. I mean, that pales in comparison to just going in there and hanging out with Howard.
George Lopez is in a new movie. He's got a TV show, too. New movie's called, I keep hearing about this movie. I don't know anything about it. The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl in 3D, opening
yeah,
today.
it's a new...
Kids thing?
Yeah, with, what's the guys from Spy Kids?
There's the guy, George Lopez. That's him.
Robert Rodriguez.
Oh, Robert Rodriguez put that together. I got that shirt that you're wearing. How you doing, George?
It's a nice one. I'm good, Howard. How are you, brother?
Pleasure to have you on.
Thank you. It's really an honor to be here. What's up, Robin?
Hey, how you doing?
You know what? I just want to say that, kiss ass right off the bat. I think that you invented reality television 10 years before everybody thought of doing reality television. When you had your television show on, and it used to come on Channel 13 in Los Angeles, that was truly reality with whores and with drunks.
Yeah, you remember that show?
Absolutely. Not only remember it, my wife has tapes of it somewhere, and I went and spent an hour. You know, not only did I find some of my old porn, but I found most of her family videotapes that I told her I never saw because she wanted duplicated on DVD. I just didn't have the time to do that.
Send me some of those old tapes because
they were fantastic.
I don't own them.
They were fantastic,
I
man.
wanted to put them out on like my old Channel 9 show.
Right, it would have been a great box set.
And you know, it was on right at the time. You'd get home around 1:30 and you'd had a few drinks and you'd go to Channel 13 and it was on. It was like the perfect, you know, instead of having a bowl of cereal, let's watch Howard and a bunch of drunks and whores battling out at Hollywood Squares, you know.
I don't think I could ever duplicate that show again.
That show was amazing.
You know, I would go do that again, but we'd have to not be on the radio.
Right, it'd have to be
do
your
both.
only job.
But you know, now they find people, they audition people. I mean, you just got people right off the street, man.
Yeah,
The dude in his own vomit. Hey.
Interviews, no auditions. Yeah.
You know?
I do kind of watch reality TV now, and I go, you know, we shouldn't have been so lazy about it. We would have had that whole market cornered.
Oh,
the worst.
From American Idol on.
I know.
The best is when you see something like Extreme Makeover where they take an ugly-ass person and they have an ugly-ass husband, and then they make the wife beautiful, then they return him back to the ugly-ass husband.
Yeah. What's he supposed to do?
Right, what's he going to do with
He's
that?
like, hey, give me back my ugly wife. This one's going to leave me. What am I going to do with her? You got a feeling, though, after they leave that reality show in about a week, they're going to revert back to being ugly.
Exactly.
Again.
I mean, it's all all the staples and the stitches come out, and then they just go back to eating pie again, you know, sitting on the front porch watching cars go by.
Hey, before we get to your movie and all that stuff, because I'm sure you're excited about that, this kidney thing is wild.
It's pretty amazing. I mean, I was literally dying, and my wife decided to give me a kidney. And from the beginning, from the time, see, I was born with this congenital kind of narrowing of the ureters, and I wet the bed a lot. And instead of, you know...
Well, hold on a second. You were a bedwetter when you were a kid.
I was bedwetter when I was a kid.
Growing up poor, growing up in the hood, I mean, if word gets out that you're peeing the bed, it could be curtains for you, right?
Well, it was curtains because, you know, my grandmother made me hang the sheets out with the stain facing most of the neighbors.
Oh,
most families, when they have a bedwetter, they try to humiliate the kid into not wetting the bed.
Yeah, because they think it's just something, you're too lazy to stop.
Exactly. My grandmother would say, why do you think you wet the bed? And then my grandmother would say, because he's stupid, that's why.
Yeah, like
if he would concentrate, then he wouldn't wet the bed. But, you know, she'd go, I don't know why you're going to flip the mattress. There's a bigger stain on the other side.
Great. And they'd hang it out there, and they figured if all your friends saw it, you would stop wetting the bed.
Exactly. And there was another kid that...
You should have said to her, listen, you bitch, why don't you take me to
the doctor? I got narrowing ureters, you bitch.
Yeah, I mean,
that's why I'm doing it.
I'm doing everything I can.
I'm trying to hold it in, which is even worse. That's what made me toxic, is when you hold it in, you're just backing the urine into your kidneys.
System.
And I was toxic my whole life.
So since you were a kid... I read somewhere you had to go to the bathroom like 20 times a night. Like you had to keep getting up and going to the bathroom. It was horrible. Even through your early years of being married, all that kind of stuff.
I used everything. Fiji bottles, Arrowhead,
But did you stop wetting the bed?
Yes, I did.
Even when you were married, did you stop wetting the bed?
Occasionally, it squirted out a little bit.
So would your wife get mad at you? Or would you say, listen, honey,
she
I
understood.
love you,
my wife was, you know, our bed was so big at that time. She's on the dry side, way on the other side.
Did she ever say, hey, wait a second, the bed's a little smelly? Or did she ever take the sheets and hang them out the window and try to embarrass you?
No, she didn't do what my grandmother did to me.
Well, you had a pretty tough life. Your parents sort of abandoned you.
Yeah,
my
father left when I was 2 months. And he was a migrant farm worker. And this is really funny because you figure most migrant farm workers are really hard-working, decent dudes. My father was the laziest farm worker. And, you know, I would always say that he would just pick enough lettuce for himself.
Right. You can't do that when you're working.
Couple tomatoes, I'm done. You know.
He migrated away from the family.
He did. He totally left.
He took your birth certificate
and some clothes and some other things. 2 months when I was born, and I never saw him again.
Why did your dad take your birth certificate?
You know why I think? Because I think he had other children in Mexico, and I think he wanted to use my birth certificate for one of those kids so that they would be a citizen.
Wow.
So then your mom marries a dude. She runs off with him and leaves you with your grandma.
Well, not only did my mom marry a dude, my mom married a dude who was like literally 60 years older than she was, and that was so embarrassing to me to have my mom be like 30 and have some dude that looks like the crypt keeper driving you to school, man. You know, I would duck down, and not only was I holding in my pee, I was pretending to tie my shoes at the same time.
We sometimes talk about, people who have children later in life and how weird that is for the kid. You actually lived it.
If this dude had sperm, it came in a freeze-dried version.
Did your mom run off with him and start a whole other family with him?
I have two stepsisters who consider me brothers, but believe me, I haven't seen them forever, and I don't even want to get associated with them. I don't want to get associated with my mother.
It's like the old dude didn't want to have you for his son, so he went off, started a whole new family, and your mom just left her son.
Yeah, exactly. My mom was wacky from back then, man. I mean, she fell out of a car when she was 13, got epilepsy.
Wow.
When
you fall out of a car, you get epilepsy?
Well, I don't know
It depends on what part of your brain you hit.
You just knocked right on the head, man.
Wow.
It's one of those. It's one of those situations where she's leaning against the camper door. Remember the old style camper doors?
Yeah.
She's leaning against the camper door. The light turns green. The camper door opens, and she just flips.
Our parents always said that would happen. I never heard of it actually happening.
Wow. I wish I had a video of that.
Oh, so do I, man.
Do you
just land on the street, and not only that, the driver doesn't know you fell out of the car.
Yikes.
They get there and they count. They get to the park and they count people. They're missing one.
I always
So
am
who
amazed.
raised him? It sounds
His
like
grandma.
he was completely left.
His
My
grandma.
grandmother.
You can't stand her either, right?
My grandmother is, now she's demented. My grandma's 85 years old, the most ungrateful bitch in the world. I'm rebuilding her house from the ground up. Literally, it's cost me $60,000. I take her over there just to show her because she's demented. She's like, when is my house gonna be ready? I'm cold. So I take her over there. There's no carpet. There's central air. They're putting a new roof. She gets in the car and she goes, that looks horrible. I'm like, you bitch, we're fixing it. That's what it looks like when it's a month away. It's progress.
It's a work in progress.
But the thing is that she's demented and she knows I'm on TV, but she thinks I'm Raymond from Everybody Loves Raymond.
No.
Right. She didn't even know who you are.
She didn't even know.
pay
She's like,
attention to
where's
the
your
show.
brother? Where's the tall guy that your brother?
But you find humor in this, but it is a painful life. I mean, when your mom and
Everybody leaves.
I can't believe the dad doesn't even get in touch with you for money. You know what I mean? That's the worst. So now you're feeling good. When you have this kidney problem your whole life, you were in danger of dying, right?
I really was, and we were still doing the show, and I don't think anybody knew that how close I was to dying. But I had an 18% kidney function. This is how bad it got. I went to Cedars in February, and the guy says, Dr. Sinman says, while you're here, why don't I take a look at your kidneys? Why don't we do an ultrasound of your kidneys? Right. So I lift my shirt up. He puts gel on the back. My kidneys don't even show up on the ultrasound. That's how small they are.
Wow. So the only thing your mom gave you was bad genetics.
Bad genetics.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
And the guy says to me, the doctor says to me, tell you the truth, Mr. Lopez, I don't even know how you're walking around.
Wow.
But the thing was that, I had waited my whole life to get an opportunity to do my show. I wasn't going to go down because I was sick. I mean, I knew that my wife was going to match, and I knew that, eventually April 19th was going to be the surgery, and all I just had to do was make it to April 19th.
How did you know your wife was going to match?
Well, she was the only one tested. She was the only one who wanted to be tested, and believe it or not, she matched.
She said she felt she knew.
She knew from 7 years ago when she knew I needed
What do you want, Dan?
Yeah, actually, Robin just asked my question, but how rare is it that two people's kidneys will match? Is it blood type, tissue type?
It's everything, all enzymes, blood type, tissue type, and she matched, and not only matched, but an excellent match. And here's the crazy part: is most people only have one artery that go to a kidney. My wife Ann has two arteries, which is 20% of people in the world. They have two arteries. So I have two arteries, and my kid, I have like a super kidney. I have like a kidney that works twice as hard.
All right, so now you owe your. I mean, you
I owe everything.
Divorce your wife.
Yeah,
I could never get a divorce.
But the thing is,
not laughing.
I'm not going to get a divorce.
That's our whole rap on you.
You can't get a divorce.
You could never get a divorce.
She'll take
Yeah, I mean, once your wife. What's your marriage story? Was Robin right? There was a point where you guys almost broke up at some point.
Well, she kicked my ass out of the house.
Yeah. She did? Why were you being bad?
I was drinking and I was out, and in clubs and stuff. And the thing was,
you got crazy.
The thing about Mexican guys and about comedians in general, and when you're Mexican, it's worse. Is that you have this self kind of you want to do yourself in. So I was drinking. I knew I was sick. I was just kind of I was kind of trying to destroy myself, and she was the only person who ever wanted to save me. My family would have been happy. Yeah, I told you we were going to kill himself drinking, you know.
Right, yeah. We'll
they were
get his
just
money.
waiting for me to do something wrong.
So, in other words, your wife was giving you tough love. She said, hey, listen,
You can't
George,
stay here like that.
yeah, I'm not going to put up with this.
She packed everything in this car. I had a 90 Volvo 850 turbo that I got with money I had from Disney. She packed that car so tight. It was literally looked like a NASCAR from the 60s when only the driver fit. for me to hit park and put it into drive, I probably knocked over 4 of my sweaters. You know,
everything you own was in that car.
That car was packed so tight, I couldn't even see out of the rearview mirrors.
So that was it. The marriage was over. How did you win her back? I mean, thank God you won her back.
Well, I went back to this condo that we were staying at, and I, you know, had this crib that my daughter Maya was in, and it was incomplete. I took half of it apart, and I was sleeping on this air mattress, you know,
a crib mattress,
a crib mattress, and
were you seeing other women at this point? Or
no,
nothing like
just
that.
Drinking and just torturing myself. So what happened was that I look at this crib every day, and then it reminded me of all the guys that I grew up with and all the fathers of all my friends,
right,
who had pissed away their lives. And I said, you know, am I going to be one of those guys?
You had an epiphany.
And I had an epiphany. Not only that, she made me go to the house and spend time with my daughter all day, and I thought, I better straighten out because I'm here all the time anyways, man.
Right, yeah, you might as well live there.
It's just embarrassing to leave, you know.
So when your wife gives you the kidney, I mean, what do you do? I mean, this is it. You gotta behave. You gotta be the perfect husband.
Here's the thing, Howard. You know, everybody now says to me, "Well, God, you have to." You know, they're all white people in the neighborhood. Everybody that walks by the house and sees me outside.
Well, you're a wealthy man now from the TV show.
I live in a great neighborhood, and they go, "You must have to be so nice to your wife now that she's giving you a kidney." And I'm like, "Not as nice as I had to be before she gave me the kidney."
Yeah, that's right.
Now I can do anything I want. You know, you don't like my attitude. You should have bought that before you gave me the kidney.
But the great thing is, you're a different man now. Your health is good. Yeah. You feel good. You say even your appetite is different.
I'm losing weight because I'm losing weight the right way because I'm working out. I'm in the gym, and this mustache and goatee, whatever it looks like, is testosterone fuel. This is part of the results of the prednisone that I'm taking. So it's all steroid. I could never grow a mustache in my life, and now
I was going to say this facial hair is new.
I look like Cheech from Up in Smoke, man.
Yeah, I mean, you're a different man.
Yeah, I'm a different guy, and I appreciate her more, and I appreciate my daughter Maya more, and it's really just to have a chance at life now, you know.
And now you don't pee in the bed, or you don't.
So you know, just for old time's sake, sometimes I squirt a little out, man.
Once in a while, you pee in the bed just to remind yourself of what it was like. Keep your wife in line. Now, honey, I'm going to pee in the bed just for you. This is an amazing story.
It really is a life. I mean, she really saved my life, and I believed at that point that I didn't have a life worth saving, man. I thought, you know, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to go down. That's why when we were doing the show, most of the cast is great. You know, the woman who plays my wife, Constance Marie, and the woman who plays my mother, Belita, and Valente, and the other characters. You know, but there's always one. I'm not gonna say who it is, but just imagine the list. There's always one that gives you a hard time.
Right.
And I had just no tolerance because I was dying.
Right.
I had no tolerance for somebody who wasn't prepared to be at the show. So the only time I was mean is when I felt that people were screwing around when I'm holding the secret in that I'm dying.
Right.
And we're trying to do this show, and then somebody's pissing away their time.
Right. Yeah, it makes you angry.
Tell me, what was it? Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. So
produces your show, right?
Yeah. Sandra Bullock discovered me, and it's still around. As a matter of fact, tonight in Los Angeles, I'm giving her and her sister Gazina an award for women in film.
How's she looking? Would you? I mean, I know you can't bone her, but
no, I can't. But Jesse James is, and you know what? Sandy's hot, man. She's hot. Yeah, absolutely, man. She's hot.
I think I almost had a shot with her, but I was married at the time. She invited me down. I came down to see her on a movie set. I forget what movie she was shooting. It looked like maybe she wanted to get some from
Mohowie?
From Mohowie. But then again, I took a look in the mirror. I said, no way. I know.
I was delusional.
You know, whenever you're going to get somebody hot.
Crazy.
Yeah, whenever you're going to get somebody hot, never look at yourself in the mirror.
No, it's a big mistake. I went shopping yesterday. I got a good, like one of those three-way mirrors. I got a good look at myself. I go, I never saw an Adam's apple like that on any human being ever, except for Ichabod Crane.
Oh, no.
So Sandra Bullock came to a comedy club
That's
one
right.
night.
It's a 24-hour fitness now in Irvine, in Brea.
I heard she was producing a show. She heard your stories of, you know, your life growing up in a poor neighborhood, being a Mexican guy growing up. And she said, I could never write anything this funny. His stories are better than anything we could write. And she believed in you.
And
I mean, that's pretty awesome.
And even back then, even till today, I mean, she's been the best, one of my biggest supporters. Other than my wife has been the complete biggest supporter of my career.
So when Sandra Bullock sees you do stand-up, and she says, hey, I want to do a TV show with you, then what happens? You go off and you write the TV show?
Then we go off and we started having meetings, her and I, and then there's this her attorney she has, this guy named Cliff Gilbert Laurie, who absolutely represented Sandy, but also represented Bruce Helford, who did Drew Carey. and he thought, why don't I put these two together? So we had a meeting, Sandy and I and Bruce.
What is
Elford.
Bruce, a writer?
He's a showrunner. He created Drew Carey.
Okay.
And worked on Roseanne. So we had a meeting at Warner Brothers, us three, and he came to see me, and he saw my stand-up and said, man, this guy's great, so let's do a deal.
Wow.
So then we went to Warner Brothers, and a year later, ABC saw us, and then, we had the deal for the show.
When a chick like that takes an interest in you, are you thinking, hey, she wants to bang me? I mean, were you ever confused by any of that?
You know what? Nobody's ever wanted to bang me, so there is no confusion whatsoever.
You're never confused?
Even just the woman who is my wife,
Just for the record, Fred wants to bang you, just so you know. You can feel very good
There
about
is one
that.
other
Good. All right, I'll do
There is
it.
another person.
I'll do it.
All right, so talk to me about this. You were upset that the Michael Jackson trial, evidently you were called in to testify.
I was. So
which
was
is
my
why-
wife.
Yeah, so was your wife.
Yeah.
And you were upset with who portrayed you on the E! show?
Well, I thought the dude looked more like Scott Peterson than he looked like George Lopez. That guy wasn't even Latino, man. How hard is it to find a Mexican in L.A.? You can throw a rock and hit 5 of them.
Why not give a job to a Latino for to play you in the trial?
So the guy is looks like Scott Peterson, and I had some pretty good one-liners in court, man.
Right. Did you tune in to see yourself portrayed?
Absolutely,
You did.
absolutely. So
Yeah, you didn't stay tuned for the whole thing, but you wanted to see your part.
Well, we were watching in my dressing room at Warner Brothers. My wife was in Pebble Beach at our other house, and I know she's watching. All of a sudden, they show my wife, and it's just the thickest, nastiest, greasiest person that looks like she's in a Lane Bryant top.
Oh no!
She looks like Mindy from Facts of Life. My wife went in a what's that color, man? Chartreuse, Saint John knit with Chanel glasses. She had big breasts that are bouncing as we walk in.
Yeah.
And then you just see Mindy from the Facts of Life
dressed horribly,
and she sounds like an accent because sometimes you have to say no, and she's like no. It's like somebody who just got off the raft in Miami going, are you from Cuba? No.
Do you think that they just pulled in some janitor or something from
the lady looked like, if I wasn't there, you can't smell the Lysol through the TV, but believe me.
Wow.
The cleaning woman.
This is the cleaning woman. And my wife says to me, she calls me up frantic, and I'd already seen it. She goes, did you see the E! portrayal? And I go, no, I didn't see it. She goes, oh my God, the woman who played me. I go, I haven't seen it. And I had seen it.
Tell her not to worry, no one watches it.
Yeah, I was just trying to kill time.
Right, but I could see where that would bother you. So what was the story here?
Yeah, well, how did
when
you know
when you're
the
sitting,
boy?
but when you're sitting in court, did you take a look at Michael Jackson?
Yes, I did.
You did. Is it weird to see him staring at you?
You know what the weirdest thing, and I don't even know if a lot of people know this, but when Michael Jackson goes on tour, the dude has tape over all 10 fingers.
That's right.
And everybody thinks, why does he have tape over 10 fingers? And I will tell you why. This is the real reason. Because Michael Jackson is African American, and there's one place that you can't tint.
That's right.
And you can't taint is
It's
under your
the
fingernail.
nails.
You are
He is
absolutely
still
right.
black under his fingernails. So his fingernails look like Vincent Price in House of Wax.
You are so right. I had a meeting with him one time. I wrote about this in my book, and I talk about his face melting and the nose thing and everything. But I realized why the tape. When one of the fingers wasn't taped, you could see there was black skin under his fingernails.
That's right.
There's no black skin under my fingernails.
Yes.
Well, you're not vellum.
black.
If you were white, you would see
If
that.
we
That would
dyed
show
you
up as
white,
black.
that would look
That
more
would
black.
look black.
Yes.
Huh? All right.
Trust us, we know.
You guys have studied this.
We know. I've been there. I've been in the main room.
We've taken black people and dyed them white.
So I go in there, But here's the funny part, man, is that we get there, and there's all the zealots are out in front, but there's one black woman who's sitting against the fence, kind of leaning like she's been shot, and she's got a puppet, like this Gary puppet, in her hand, but it's of Michael Jackson,
Right.
and it's that big. It's just like a lifelike Michael Jackson, and the Michael Jackson puppet's upside down, and she's sleeping in between, and it almost looks like Willie Tyler and Lester between shows, like she's upside down.
Well, there is a group of people who hang out
And they say
outside.
it's growing, this group.
Yeah.
Since the,
Do you think he
deliberation
pays them?
started.
I mean, it's an odd
They're
group
just
of people.
who are just obsessed with this cat. They come from all over the world. So I get out of the limousine,
Right.
and they're going, "Hey, George Lopez," and they're yelling at me, and people are yelling all my slang. Remember, you remember, right now, and they're yelling all this stuff.
All the stuff from the.
But there's one voice that's louder than the other, and it goes, "Don't touch boys' private parts." don't touch boys at me. And I'm look back and I'm like, what the hell are you telling me? The guy you want is inside. Don't yell at me.
Yeah, well, you didn't do anything. You're not on trial.
I know.
Everybody else knows.
So people think if you're appearing at the trial, maybe you touch some boys.
I'm like, I touch nobody. I don't touch myself.
Was Michael smiling at you?
Yes, he was.
He was
he wants to
giving you
give
the
it a
eye?
shot. He was giving me the eye.
Well, he heard
And
you used to be
then
hairless.
And then he was doing this with the fingers, and I'm like, that started to look away, man, because it's just, I think Michael Jackson is in so much trouble that he just tries to make a connection with anybody who's on the witness stand, like please like
It's
me.
almost desperation.
Well, it's like, hey, don't throw me under the bus here, you know?
And I think I'm still under the gag order, but for you, Howard, I'll do
even
time.
care.
I don't
You
care.
need
What
to
the
do
hell?
time for this.
What happens if you break the gag order? Will they put you in jail?
Could.
You know, I'll
For
find out when
contempt.
I get back to L.A. later this afternoon.
You got a lawyer. He'll figure it out.
So I go in there and I'm looking for Michael Jackson. I walk in there and it's really kind of quiet and kind of dark and it's smaller than you think, you know. So all the pool reporters are on one side. I walk in, I go out to the front, and I still don't see Michael Jackson. So I go over to the corner and he's kind of tucked away in this cove, and he literally looks like a nutcracker at Christmas, something you see in the front of FAO Schwartz, man.
He's got the uniform kind of thing going on.
He's got the armband. He looks like the nut. I mean, this dude dresses Howard like the Captain Antonil at the same time, man.
He's got both outfits.
And he's the whitest dude in court. He's the whitest guy in court.
And he's got the hair and the...
He's got the hair and he's got the sunglasses. I mean,
It's
you know.
wild.
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
I mean, he's the color of vellum. He's not even white anymore. He's vellum. He's like almost grayish.
I sat about as close as I'm sitting to you, maybe even closer, with him in a room. And when I saw the nose and the makeup melting, and it's a weird scene. But what do you think? Do you think, I mean, you were there. Do you think he'll walk?
You know what? I don't think so, man. I think this time he's gonna
Really?
get put away. Yeah, I think because I think I was there the day that they allowed the prior acts in. That was the day I testified, which was a huge day in court.
Well, wait a minute now. The jury has been out now for 5 days.
I think that's good for him.
You think that's good for
I
Michael?
absolutely do. I think that while, you know, he might be up to something, I think juries today need to see videotape of him diddling someone before they'll actually
They
convict.
need to see the smoking pair of underwear. I don't think they have that.
They don't have the smoking
They
pair
don't
of
have the
underwear. That's the
smoking,
thing. So
you know.
we'll see. Who knows? Did you look over the jury? Did you try
I
to
did.
size them up a little bit?
I looked at the jury, and there was a Chicano dude there with a shaved head. I thought, okay, he's going to vote for him for innocent, you know.
Yeah.
And there's
why is that? Because you feel he just would vote innocent no matter what.
Us in the judicial system, you know.
What the hell innocent?
Something's up, right?
But I don't expect. Here's the thing: I don't expect riots. You know, I don't expect the Rodney King. I don't expect L.A.
You don't.
Now maybe some Asian people will go crazy. Michael Jackson looks more Asian. You know, maybe some Korean store owners will burn their own stores down.
You think that the Asian community
will go
relates
nuts?
more.
Yeah.
They've adopted Michael.
There could be some stars flying out around L.A. People getting hit by stars.
That's good. Oh, I love it. You ever get in legal trouble when you were a kid and when things were rough?
I had a couple of drinking while under the influence of alcohol.
Yeah.
Here's the greatest one. I got pulled over for drunk driving one time, and I blew into the alcohol breathalyzer, and I blew 2.2. Yeah, 2.3. You know what my grade point average was in high school was 2.2.
You beat your grade point average.
I was drunker than my grade point average.
But
man.
now you're a successful guy. You got money. We're going to talk about the movie in a second. Now you got money. Now you must have a big mansion.
I do have a great house. Here's the thing. I live. I'm not going to say where I live, but I got a huge Mexican-style house in the middle of this block. And my neighbors now, you know, they've never lived near a Mexican. So I think pretty much they're going to think it's going to be like da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. You know, that thing, you know, George, your rooster got loose last night, you know.
You would think there's going to be a lot of music.
Like that.
Yeah, right?
Like that. You know.
But they realize that all people are the same now and that...
No, not really.
No, they don't realize
You know,
that.
I joined this country club, and this guy comes over to me and he says, I love the chickens, by the way.
Yes.
Some of the neighbors think that your fence is too high. And I told them, you tell those people that if they want some, they can come and buzz my door, and I'll kick all of their asses. I mean, that's still got ghetto in me in this neighborhood, you know.
But do they accuse you of sending the real estate values down? Do they?
You know, Howard, it's the biggest house on the block, and absolutely not. But I know they think that marijuana bought the house.
Right, and there's no convincing them otherwise.
Yeah.
Are you friendly with any of the neighbors? Some
You know
of them
what?
must be very famous.
There's a dude named Bobby, a couple of houses down, but it's a very celebrity-laden street, may I say?
But
Who's on your street?
Who you got?
Should I say?
Yeah.
Sure.
Jenny Jenny Garth.
Wow. From
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Nice. I would do
All
her.
the Jen.
Hilary Duff.
Wow. And you see them running
Damon
around?
Wayans. I see him running around. Yeah,
wow.
Damon Wayans. Andy Garcia is a couple blocks away. He and I can't live on the same street because it's considered a duplex if two Latinos live on the same block.
Right. Yeah, that might be too much for the block.
The goat, we'll change our oil in the front yard. One day I'm going to change the oil in my front yard just so they can drive the neighbors crazy.
They're lucky you don't have much family, because if you had the whole family coming up, it would be wild.
You know that when I grew up in the neighborhood that I grew up in, the funniest thing was that they would have bouncy houses in the front yard, but the bouncy house was bigger than the regular house.
What about you and Andy Garcia starting a gang or something?
We should, man.
To terrorize the neighborhood.
Yeah, and Cheech. I'd be Andy Garcia and Cheech.
So now you're in the big house. This is all going well. The TV show is, I heard, 5 episodes away from going into syndication.
So we're 8 away from being to 88, but they could syndicate at 88. But this year we'll get to 100. And
that's when the big money comes, right?
And I have thank you. And I have points in that. Thank you.
I'm happy for you, man.
Thank you.
Sounds like you had a tough time, man.
I can't believe of all the people who are even my family hates me because I made it. I just want them to know I'm surprised I made it.
Right. Well, the fact is, how many Mexican guys, Latino guys, make it on television?
Nobody.
And you're not the traditional good-looking Latin lover type. I mean, you got there on your brain and on your humor.
The only time we're on TV really is when we've lost our baby and the all points bulletin, the Amber Alerts out.
You see a lot of your friends on there. George Lopez is in something. Now, I've been reading about this movie. I don't know anything about it, but I keep seeing the name.
I just saw a preview, and the name is interesting.
The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl in 3D. Is it in 3D?
It's in 3D. It's awesome 3D too.
You get 3D glasses.
Yeah, you get 3D glasses. And Robert Rodriguez is a brilliant filmmaker and the greatest guy alive, man. Really,
I interviewed him a couple of times.
Love him.
He is the guy. This is a great story. Robert Rodriguez wanted to get a start as a director.
Yeah.
He didn't have any money. He was a poor guy. He used to donate his body to medical science to do experiments on in order to raise money for his first film. And then he really he
took
hit
off.
It. He took off.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
I mean,
El Mariachi.
That's a hardcore dude, huh?
El Mariachi, and then he did Desperado, which was just like El Mariachi, but a bigger version of it with Selma Hayek and Antonio Banderas. This is how tough. Robert told me he had to sell Selma Hayek and Antonio to the studio because they were like, they don't speak English. He goes, but they're going to be big stars.
That's right. But then the big movie he had was that kids movie.
City.
Spy Kids.
Spy Kids.
Spy Kids, right?
So this is kind of like the Spy Kids genre. Shark Boy and Lava Girl is about dreaming. This kid Max who dreams Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and then they come to life. And then they go into this kind of 3D world where I play Mr. Electric, who's the evil.
You're the bad guy.
I'm the evil bad guy.
You're a cartoon voice.
I'm actually, I look like an alarm clock with my face in an alarm clock. If an alarm clock could be pissed off, that's what I look like.
So this is not a cartoon?
No, it's not. It's a real live action, computer generated CGI kind of movie.
And this is the first time Rodriguez took his kid's story.
Racer Max.
It's the first kids movie ever really written by a kid.
Right.
So when I go in the theater, I wear 3D glasses. You hand me 3D glasses.
Hand you glasses.
And things come flying at me on the screen.
That's fantastic, man. And you know what it is? It's about dreams.
I like that.
Dreaming with your eyes open. I think everybody will enjoy the movie, especially as cynical as we become in this world. That something simple about reconnecting with what is your ultimate dream and dreaming with your eyes open and dreaming a better dream. Thank you for the music, Fred.
By the way, can every theater show this? I mean, 3D. Don't you need special projectors or something?
Something. We're antiquated with the movie the projectors, so you have to wear the old-fashioned 3D glasses. But IMAX has the polarized where they're clear. And then the movie just comes to life. But it's true. The effects are brilliant however you see it.
I did 3D on Butt Bongo Fiesta.
That's right. We did it for television.
I did it a couple of years ago when I did Butt Bongo Fiesta. And I did, I played Tarzan and Jessica Hahn played Jane.
Yes.
And even you could see the elephants when they would move their bowels. You would see it in 3D. It was amazing.
He moved a lot.
But I learned a lot about 3D. Everything had to move to the right. That was what I knew.
So, I do 4 parts in this movie. And I only signed up to do kind of 1, and then they added the teacher, and then I became the tow boy, the robot. And
so you are prominent in the film.
I am,
and you'll make a lot of money if this film is successful. You get points, as they say.
No, I don't have any points.
No points.
No
points.
Robert's not giving up anything.
Hell no. That dude is Mexican, man. I ain't giving nothing.
But he paid you well, I hope.
He paid me very well.
Right.
And here's the thing, about Robert is that, I go in there and I'm supposed to do one job, and he goes, "Why don't you do this?" And it's just really traditional of Mexican hire another Mexican. I'm surprised I didn't do some tile work on my way out. Man.
Yeah, they're paying you enough. do
George,
some work.
George, you're the only one that can reach those fluorescent lights. Grab a step ladder and change the lights.
Let's review. I'm happy you got your kidney.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And that you're feeling good.
You're a great guy, funny guy. Congratulations on your appearance at the Michael Jackson trial. Everyone is talking and raving about it. Congratulations on your hit show and going into syndication.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I can't wait for you to go to satellite, brother.
I'm going right now. I think I'm going to walk out of here. I can't wait myself. Yes, what is it, Baba
So
Booey?
this is one of those stories. I never know whether it's true or not, but it's funny. So is it true that George was having some work done on his house, and there were 15 roofers there, and George was in the pool? So the roofer said, "Jump in." The owner's not here, figuring he was one of the.
That's I got two good stories with that.
All right.
I buy the house that the Olsen twins live in. My first big purchase was the Olsen twins' house,
right.
And we had to replace the roof. And my wife hires this guy. First of all, the roofer and my wife are standing next to each other. A neighbor thinks that I'm the roofer. That's number one. Yeah. Then one day I'm writing on the show, and it's about 114 degrees, and I'm in the writing room, and I think, I had to take these dudes water, man, because they're Mexicans. They're on top of my roof.
Right.
So I go over there. There's nobody on the roof. All 14 guys are in the pool in their underwear swimming. So I go to the doorway, and I look at him like, what the hell's going on? And the guy looks at me, and he goes, jump in, the man's not home. That's one. That's one house. Now, the new house that I bought, there's a guy laying tile in front of the front door.
Mm-hmm.
So one morning, I'm going to work, and I'm dressed in jeans. I think I have like a cap on. And I walk through the guy, and the guy's going, tira la manguera, and he's yelling at the other guy. And he's on his knees. Doesn't even have knee pads. He's just on his knees. So I walk through the tile, and as I get 2 feet away, he goes, shish, shish. So I look back, and in Spanish, he tells me, hey, the people don't like it when we use the bathroom inside. He thought I was like a worker
Oh, dear.
So what do? You straighten these guys out?
I went around the back and took a leak on the side.
So you say, hey, I'm the man of the house here. What's going on?
But, it's really hilarious to look the way I look, to have money and have people think that you don't have any money. One day I was getting ready to go work, and I was doing stand-up, writing my notes, and an African-American woman knocks on the door, and at that time the fence was incomplete, so she could just walk up, and I opened the door, and she goes, can you run and get the man of the house for me?
Hold on, I'll go get him.
And I'm like, you're black, you're the one that's outside.
Let me ask you something. You got a team of Latino guys working for you. They're all in your pool. And you come out. Now you have to say to these guys, listen, you got to get out of the pool and get back to work. You feel kind of weird doing that? I mean, because they're like, hey, come on. You're Mexican. We're Mexican. What's going on here? I mean, you feel a little funny?
Feel weird?
No, not at all, man.
They're all right with
they do great work. I got a guy at my house right now that is absolutely... The guy who told me, hey, the people don't like it when you use the bathroom inside, he and I have become great friends, and he's doing some great... They do great work. Here's the difference. Let me tell you the difference.
Do you find that, though, some of the worker guys are angry with you that you're successful, or are they proud of you?
Not them. They're proud. They're proud of me because I talk to them in Spanish and I've stayed connected, and that's how you do it. Here's the difference between the culture, and this is really the genesis of my stand-up is the cultural differences. Workman's compensation is not for Latino people. Workman's compensation was created for the white guy who falls off the step ladder, tears his ACL, and never goes back to work.
Right.
A Mexican guy can be on your roof. If he falls off, he wants to get back on the roof before you see him because he doesn't want you to get mad at the fact that he fell off the roof.
Right. He can be paralyzed. He's getting back
on the roof.
That's it. Hey, George, good luck with the movie.
Thank you, Howard.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
It's truly. I mean, I did the Tonight
you.
Show in '91, but this is bigger than that.
Of course it is.
bigger
Believe me.
than that. This is
91 was who was on that?
Johnny
Leno?
Carson.
Oh, Johnny.
But this is, to me, this is bigger than that. I do a ton of radio, but I've truly have been a big fan since the first time you came to Los Angeles. I'd set my alarm for 3:55, listen to you at 4 o'clock, pleasure myself, go back to sleep, and catch the replay.
Now let me ask
the way the show's meant to be used.
Did Johnny have you sit on the couch?
Hell no.
Johnny, you're not sitting on the couch. Get out.
Get out.
Hey, man.
How was it?
It was beautiful.
You had a great time?
Better than I expected. Yes, absolutely. Had the greatest time.
Was it what you expected?
It was better than what I expected. Nice conversation,
So
Howard's good. He looks great.
you talked about your family. You think they're gonna be calling you?
You know what? They don't have my number. That's how bad it is. If they want to get a hold of me, they might see me at the mall.
Diana Faye. Here to see Howard, my man. Love the show. In town with a new CD, Rock Swings. And thought I'd stop by and get a little love.
Now, what do you expect from Howard?
Howard, whatever.
Are you gonna be shocked by anything he asks you?
Nothing at all. No, I've been around too long to get shocked.
All right, our next guest, Paul Anka, is he made about $1 billion being a music guy.
So he really doesn't need to put out an album.
I don't know, maybe. I think he got divorced. Probably got cleaned out.
You mean somebody got half of his billion?
I don't know. There's a couple of questions I always want to ask Paul Anka.
He was a long-time married guy. He got
There he is. There's the guy, Paul Anka. That's the famous Paul Anka. Look at you, brother. I got to write some hit songs, get some money, some real money.
Ready. Hey, wake up. Man. Robin, where's she?
I'm here. Hi there.
Hey, there's something I always wanted to ask you. So you wrote the Tonight Show theme. This is a horrible story I heard.
Yeah.
You wrote it.
Yeah.
Johnny came to you and said, I want to be listed as the writer of the song with you.
Uh-huh.
And for your whole life
And
now.
the publisher.
And the publisher.
50, we had 100%, so I talked him into giving me back 50.
Oh, wow.
Listen to this.
He took 100%.
No, I'm just joking. I had to give him
don't joke.
50%. Yeah, I'll go.
This is serious for me.
Sure.
Because I get upset when I hear stuff. I always thought Johnny was a jerk. I never liked Johnny. Wow. You like him.
I didn't know him that well. I was a young kid, you know.
You were a young kid starting out.
That's right.
He gets the Tonight Show.
Correct.
They come to you and say, hey, you want to write the theme for the Tonight Show?
That's correct.
Johnny comes to you how and says, I want you to put my name on the writing credits. How does the guy make that move?
With him and his manager, I got the message that if you want to get on the air, you got to give up, 50% of the song.
So he's saying to you, I like the song.
Uh-huh.
I want the song for my TV show.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, you punk.
Not quite punk, but if you want on, you got to give up 50%.
Were you shocked?
You're young and you do it, and you figure I'd rather have 50% of something. What are you going to do?
Were you able to say to him, listen, Johnny, this is how I make my living, and you didn't write this song, and after all, that's
I had managers involved talking to his people. They come to you and they go, if you want to be on, they want 50%. You go, okay.
How old a guy were you when that happened to you?
22, 23.
22.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did he ever give it back?
No.
He said,
no.
Oh, he didn't.
So to this day,
he earns 50% as estate and gets 50% of the publishing.
Will you go to his estate and say, listen, enough is enough nonsense already. I wrote the song. Johnny had nothing to do with it. I want the royalties 100% from the rest of my life on this song. Will you do that?
No.
Why?
If you insist, I'll try.
I'll do it for you because it pisses me the hell off.
Yeah, I know how. But it doesn't matter to me. You know something? Back then, you start out. That kind of stuff went on. I figured, you know what do I care at this point? It made a lot of money for everybody.
Did it make a lot of money?
Oh, yeah.
How much money do you figure that it amassed?
That was making maybe around $700-800 a year until they started to put a regulation on it because it went on too much.
Imagine $700-800 a year.
From one song?
I'm joking.
Yeah.
$700-800 a year.
Yeah.
And that's your cut of it.
No.
That was.
I get a piece of that.
God damn it. If you could only get the whole thing.
Howard.
You could have just retired on that.
Yeah, I could have, but didn't.
Sons of bitches in this business, huh?
Yeah, they got pretty slimy back then.
It's
we all
a
got ripped off.
tough business.
That's how you learn,
You're not a bitter man?
No, you can't be bitter. Well, I've been very successful. It's okay.
How are you so tan? What's going on
I
here?
lay in the sun. I go out.
Where do you live?
I live in Los Angeles.
And you walk around and you get
I
sun.
walk around.
You're not
I
afraid
hike,
of
skin cancer?
Skin
too
cancer?
late. No.
It's too late.
It's too late.
Might as well get it.
I love it.
You love the sun.
I love skin cancer.
You're not afraid.
Yeah, I love it. I
mean, you got some tan.
Well, nah.
I look like I haven't been outside.
Well, you haven't.
I haven't been
locked
outside.
In here, I'm out.
What are you walking around and hiking and stuff?
I go hiking in the mountains. I get out. I lay in the sun by the pool.
Did you get clobbered in the divorce or what? What's going on?
You got a divorce?
Very good. Very
He's
good
divorced.
Yeah, I'm divorced. Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
You dating?
That was a long marriage, right?
Yeah.
Who you banging?
Marriage. Exclusive.
Got a couple of chicks?
No side dishes, just one.
Just one?
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah. Well.
Hooked right up again?
What's that mean?
Did you hook up again, or did you have a little time to
No.
plow the field?
There ain't no
as they
time.
say?
I've been around so long, Robert. All those seeds. I've been there, done that. Here, Europe, Japan.
Hey, your wife was a honey. She was a Miss America or something.
No, she was a model.
A model?
Yeah, for the Ford Model Agency. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the problem with these models.
Yeah.
They get old. They get old.
They
after
get
a while.
old. And nobody needs an old model.
No one wants an old model. No one wants to walk into a party and go, she used to be a model.
Yeah, you don't get excited about your old car. You get excited about your new car.
Right. I hear what you're saying. I'm reading between the lines in this interview.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Now,
Nice.
how do you tell the kids?
Oh,
Tell
that's
them
kids.
what?
Your kids are grown
They're
up.
grown up.
They can
They
handle
didn't
it.
care?
They got it. Sure, they
They know. It's Paul Anka.
It's emotion.
That's Dad. He's
Go ahead.
got to go.
What are you worth? Be honest with me. I mean, you've written about what are you?
They won't be throwing any benefits for me.
We're worth a couple $100 million. You're here to tell us that people who go into songwriting, if they're really good at it,
Right.
can hit the mother load.
Yeah, if they stay around long enough.
Now,
That's
you
the key.
open the mail and just checks fall out, right?
Is that how it works?
Yeah, you get a royalty stream. You have a collection agency, BMI, and they send you a check every quarter, and
When you
away,
did
away you go.
when you did the Kodak commercial, did you write that song, or
No,
is it?
I just introduced it. I found it.
You found the song. So you don't get the royalties from that.
Just from my records.
Interesting.
Yeah. You get a royalty for records. The writer gets paid. The publisher gets paid. Everybody should get paid.
Look at you.
Not as much as you make, Howard.
Well, no one makes as much as I do.
You're right, Howard.
All right, let me ask you a couple of questions and clear some things up for me right now, okay? First of all, is it true that you were supposed to be on the plane with Buddy Holly when it went down?
I was on the sister tour. We arranged the tour for Buddy. Buddy was leaving the Crickets, and he was a very good friend of mine and my partner, Irving Feld.
Right.
And he wanted to change his whole style, so I wrote It Doesn't Matter Anymore for Buddy.
Right.
Then he left the group, and he called and needed money. So Irv and I arranged a tour for him to come out and be the sister tour while we were touring. There you go. And we put together a tour with Richie Valens, the Bopper, Buddy, Waylon Jennings on guitar. What no one knows is that Buddy was taking flying lessons for about 6 months. He was really into it because we used to
Bad
tour.
idea.
Yeah, I know. But he came out and he really forced this guy to take off, and that was the end of it.
Wow. He forced the guy to take off. They went down.
idea.
Yeah.
Did your parents think you were like a total ass for going into songwriting and stuff? Were they annoyed with you?
Yeah, they didn't get it. You know, back in the 50s, pop music was in its infancy stage. They didn't.
People thought if you were in music, you were gay or something, right?
Everything. They had no idea. So I left home at 16. I came down here with some $100 in my pocket, lived at the President Hotel in a bathtub.
Parents were a pain in the ass?
No, they were good. No, they were
were
cool.
nice?
Yeah, very nice. Grew up in Canada, good upbringing. They just knew that I was determined and focused to get out of town, so I came down and got lucky.
And at 16, you knew you had this gift.
Absolutely. Yeah, I knew, yeah.
I always thought you were Italian.
No, I lived in Italy.
You're Lebanese. What is that?
It's Lebanese.
You're Lebanese?
Yeah, Lebanese.
No one knows that. Don't you,
No,
don't you think Paul
I
Anka was...
only knew that Marlo Thomas was Lebanese.
Yeah,
I didn't know you were.
Yeah,
who knew that?
Canadian Lebanese. Well,
I didn't know that about
obviously
you.
not many people.
I don't know anything about that.
But I sing Italian. I lived in Italy for a few years. Everybody got a little confused.
All right, so here's the greatest thing. Do you know about this tape that's circulating on the internet?
Shirts.
With you yelling at your band?
Yeah.
It's like a whole big, it's huge.
It's great.
You like it?
Yeah, it's like 15 years old. Some snake walked into our dressing room and taped it.
I got to play this. I'll play some of it.
I think it was
won't
the
play all
same guy that took the pictures of Saddam Hussein.
This is the greatest tape I've ever heard. A guy sent it to me, and I said, wow, Paul's really ripping into his band.
Yeah.
You were pissed off about something.
Oh,
As you
yeah.
can, you're on tour and all that. It's
right.
understandable. You get pissed off.
Something didn't go right.
So what happened that day? You pull the band into the room and you say, listen, I'm going to straighten you bastards out.
Yeah, you know.
Is it like a band meeting?
Yeah, it's a band production meeting. You know, you're getting out in front of thousands of people every night. You know, no one really knows what that is. You get out there. If things are going wrong and not done right, it's your ass out there.
You're the leader of the pack.
Right. So I got him in, and I had something to say.
Is this the worst part of your job, that when you have to go out on tour and you're in charge of a bunch of musicians and you got to whip them into shape? It's got to be the worst
Well,
part.
you're running the business. Sure it is. Every night it's a different environment, and you're running the ship, so you got to lay down what it is.
May I play a few cuts from it?
Please. Play it all.
This is Paul Anka having to yell at his band
All right.
because they screwed up royally. Here we go. Paul Anka, and what I think is one of your best performances.
I agree with you.
All right, here we go.
No T-shirts on stage. You understand that?
Yeah, you weren't wearing a T-shirt.
T-shirt. T-shirt.
I'm sorry.
Didn't I say shirts?
Yep. I thought he was covered.
You thought 8 things tonight. You're on fucking notice, John. Okay? The guys get shirts. Don't make a fucking maniac out of me. The guys get shirts. Do you understand? We're not going to be as strong as our weakest link. The guys get shirts. You understand that? This is like football, baseball, like anything else. The guys get shirts. That's just the fucking way it is.
I love that clip. And there are T-shirts being sold with your picture.
No, I just made those for you.
Did you?
I figured you'd go there.
The guys get shirts.
So I got you all some shirts.
You should. I will wear this.
That's great.
Yeah.
You're the only 8 around, brand new.
But this goes on. This tape goes on for over 12 minutes.
Yeah.
What happened?
That was
the guys.
some meeting.
The guys.
Well,
you
no, there's
said to
more
them,
to it. There's more to it. They didn't get some count-offs. They didn't get some endings. So I'm out there going, I did it my way, and the band keeps playing.
Here we go. What is it, Vin?
I just wanted to say,
Vinny is the biggest Paul Anka
Hey, Paul, how you doing, man? Big
How you
fan.
doing, man?
They're actually selling the tapes, the shirts with different quotes from the tapes.
Like what else?
Like when I move, I slice like an effing hammer. Like all the great lines from the tapes. They've become like Godfather quotes.
If you don't do the job, you're gone. And that goes for everybody. That's just the fucking way it is. Because you got it too good. And as long as you got it good, you got to make it good. Get it fucking right. That's just the way it is around here. Do you hear me? You understand that? Don't make a fucking maniac out of me.
You're sounding a little
the best part
there, you know?
By the way, I've done a few of these rants.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I know that.
Who's the guy who got the tape recorder on you?
Well, we don't know. We think it was this guy that was with us for about a month.
Right.
He's no longer with you.
No. But none of the band got fired. I must tell you, after a week, everybody was cool. No one got fired. I released their children and their wives.
Every night when you watch that Johnny Carson show, did it drive you crazy?
No.
See, to me, I would have been bitter. I would have been bitter.
I didn't mind giving it up. I was too young. I made so much money from it, it didn't matter.
You treated Johnny like a friend.
He wasn't a friend. It was a business deal.
He's a scumbag.
But I'm just saying, whenever you saw him, you treated him nice. You didn't.
Well,
you know,
I was on a show. Yeah, I went on. I was.
It was like forced payola.
I was on there a bit, and that was it. I didn't hang with him. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
How many years were you married? Seriously?
37.
37. So when you
Yeah.
finally are out of that marriage,
right?
And I assume you were.
Well,
faithful.
how many of the years were bad? I mean,
Yeah.
37. How many?
Well,
of
How many were good and how many were bad? Be
I would
honest.
say that most of it was good. It's just I wanted out of the box. Well, you know.
You wanted to get out there
know,
and
Howard,
mix
you
it up a
went
little.
through
I
it.
understand.
You want out of the box, and she's a good woman, and I'm
I
very
understand.
close
But
to
what
my family.
was it?
Right.
What was it?
I just wanted to break free, and I didn't want to retire. And they start with, you got to slow down. You got to stay
that's
home.
what it is.
That's not you.
You know the MO, and that's not what
Yeah.
I'm about. I got to be out there
So how long did you wait
before
you got new poontang? Be honest.
Yeah, about 2-3 months.
2-3 months?
Yeah.
I couldn't hold out that long.
2-3 months.
I admire you.
Yeah.
And that's who you're with now?
Same girl. Yeah.
Same girl?
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Crazy. You didn't get to have a little fun?
No.
No. All right. I won't press you on that. Who the hell needs to know? What goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah, well, Atlantic City, we had a good night that night.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, I remember. As soon as you
Should I
walked
tell
up,
that
I
story?
started winning. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Paul Anka, I'm in Atlantic City playing cards with a bunch of friends, and I get a call. Someone says to me, hey, Paul Anka understands you're in the house. Wants to come down and play at your table. I go, I'd be honored.
Uh-huh.
What the hell? Whoever wants to sit at my table, scumbag like me? I'm like, wow, that guy's written a bunch of hit songs. I mean, he's a player, you know. He knows what's going on.
Sure.
Paul sits down. I'm like, oh, what an honor. Paul Anka at my table, shaking. No one ever sits at my table. We sit down. And Paul, I don't know, he sits down. He throws down a couple of grand or something on a hand, or a blackjack hand. Loses
What
the
are
first
you
hand.
doing?
I mean, $25 a hand, maybe.
He's trying to convince me to get the royalties
Paul's,
back from
but
the Tonight Show thing.
Paul's got real FU money, you know. He should say, he might, like $2,000 or something, right? $2,000. Okay, he loses, he's laughing. Yeah, listen, first hand, you can't always win.
Right.
Throws down $3,000. Next hand, loses it. Throws down like $5,000. Loses that. He goes,
Good Lord.
this stinks here. And he walked away and never saw him again. That was it.
I'm no fool.
Dropped about 10 G's
Maybe
and
late,
left.
but I'm no fool.
Never even say goodbye.
Oh, my
I came here to say hello and goodbye, Howard.
The guy was out literally in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I said,
Your table sucks.
I think Paul Anka's got a problem. He's got a serious problem. I think you'd be wiped out. So when you divorce, did you have to give up half of the Paul Anka fortune?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, no prenup?
No, I married her when I was 21. She can have whatever she wants.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Absolutely.
Oh,
it wasn't a war. It was a very nice thing, and she's the mother of my children. You got to be good.
She hasn't remarried, has she?
No.
I always figured you knew mob guys and stuff. Did you know the mob guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
You did?
They
They couldn't take care of this situation for you?
No.
No.
She did nothing to me.
Really?
No.
Really? Eh, okay.
I knew them for many years. They were my bosses.
How'd you break the news to her? Fax machine or through your accountant?
Looked her right in the eye.
You did?
Sat down and had a meeting.
Well, you are.
Only way, man. Menchie,
You're a real
Menchie,
man.
Menchie.
Was she surprised or she could figure
No,
it?
she kind of felt
No,
it.
you could see what was going
can
on.
tell.
The whole world knew.
They know. I was going to go down to Anguilla with Howard and Beth.
Yes.
Yeah.
What, gamble. You're not still gambling, are you? I hope you stop.
Not like I used to.
No, good.
No, with Sinatra and Sammy, we used to. That was gambling. What you saw was nothing.
You hung out with Sammy and Sinatra,
man, that was my college. Those were my teachers,
oh
my mentors.
My God, what must have gone on in those rooms?
You have no idea what.
Did you ever see Frank kick his underwear across the room and make Chili pick it up?
I saw Frankie without underwear.
Really?
Oh my!
You saw his penis?
Were in this. Yeah.
Was he big?
Huge.
Really? Bigger than you?
Close.
I didn't know you were that big. And what about Sammy? Sammy was well hung?
Yeah, Sammy was cool.
Sammy loved the white chicks, huh?
He loved all the chicks.
He loved it all.
We all loved all the chicks.
Yeah, huh?
That steam room was happening.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
The stories you could tell.
Yeah, that I won't today. Until I do the book. I'm waiting for 2 more people to die. Then I'm right
then you write everything, right?
Then it's all coming out.
Who's the hottest chick you ever had sex with, beside your wife? Famous chick.
Famous.
Come on.
Famous. Well, not famous. I kind of...
You didn't hang with the famous?
Yeah,
he had the famous.
But they weren't the best.
They weren't?
No, the civilians were pretty cool.
Just name the famous
Some
you did.
French, Italian, real cool.
Yeah.
Real cool. A couple of Asians were come to mind.
I never had an Asian, I'm sorry to say.
Well, listen.
Ever do Angie Dickinson?
Eventually. No, I knew Angie with Burt Bacharach.
Never got her?
He's a buddy. No.
Behind his back?
Wasn't I was a kid then. Frank was there, and she was hanging with that crowd. It was a little,
Frank was doing her, right?
Yeah, Frank was close to her, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah,
man, you must have
Frank
seen
did anybody he wanted. What do you mean? What, like this, and they showed up? I mean, it was unbelievable. I'd be sitting there as a kid. JFK shows up. I mean, it was.
You'd be in the room with JFK there, huh?
Well,
he was banging Marilyn Monroe, right?
So they say.
Did you see what was going on?
No, I didn't see it factually. I didn't see it.
But you saw Marilyn.
Oh sure.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You never did Marilyn?
Me, no.
Come on.
No, you had Frank in the way. You had 3 guys in front of me. I'm going to walk in. Excuse me, please, my turn.
Frank was doing Marilyn behind DiMaggio's back.
Yeah, of course.
Beautiful.
Well, she used to come up to Tahoe.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
what you guys do? Go to Tahoe and you'd be hanging out, and Marilyn's in the room, and
everybody was in the room.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Vegas back then was cool.
Oh, I gotta
everybody
go
showed up.
If only I had been allowed in that room. I was 9, I think.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been allowed
14.
at all.
Yeah. Look at you. The life you've lived.
Yeah, I've had a full life, Howard.
Dean Martin, a good friend?
Dean was the quiet one. I didn't really get to know him well. Everything that you heard about him, not true. He wasn't a big drinker, went to bed early, sit there and watch TV, eat a bowl of spaghetti, walk up to the 2nd floor.
Quiet guy.
Real quiet guy. Frank and the Tumult guys were Frank and Sammy. They really lived it up.
Jerry Lewis, a big schmuck?
I didn't know Jerry well.
Yeah.
Not...
Would you ever orgy with those guys? Like, would it be you, Frank, and Sammy, and a bunch of chicks, and everyone just doing everyone right in the room?
Well, there were a lot of parties. I mean, everybody was hanging in the steam room. After work, we'd all go in the steam room. There must have been like 30, 40 people. Room service till 4 in the morning. JC bring at 5 in the morning, giving us haircuts.
And the chicks would just come into the steam room too, naked.
In and out, showgirls. I mean, it was like off the wall back then, just off the wall. It was Vegas when Vegas with the mob. You could leave a door open. It was safe. Anything you wanted, you got. The guys were great to work for.
Yeah.
You had a handshake, no contracts. It was just party, fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Well,
you gonna write a book about this?
Absolutely doing it.
You are.
Oh yeah.
I like to read that book.
Yeah. Well, send you the galleys.
Yeah. You ever see Marilyn naked?
No.
She wore like little hot outfits around the hotel?
Yeah, she had cute little short dresses.
No
yeah,
kidding.
She was cool.
Yeah.
It was very cool. Yeah.
No panties?
That I can't remember.
There must have been panties because they were selling them on the internet the other day.
Yeah.
We need to get steam rooms at Sirius when we move over to satellite. You come in, you'll see. Well, you see what I'm talking about?
I want to see your bathroom with those pictures. I want to see your
right back there. I'll let you go in there. Yeah.
Check that out.
Yeah. Do you ever accidentally do a mob guy's girl and then have to go explain to the mob guy what happened?
I learned from that, Howard, because Johnny Carson, back to that, when he was in New York, we used to hang out at Jilly's.
Yeah.
And Johnny was a drummer.
And Johnny was a big cocksman.
He would come in and try to be, but he walked in one night, juiced.
Right.
And he started pinching the ass of one of the side dishes.
Right.
Of one of the boys.
Uh-oh.
And he pinched the wrong one, and they threw him down the stairs and started to beat the living...
Crap.
2 guys, right?
Really?
Beat that... And he's screaming and yelling. If it wasn't for somebody telling Jilly, they were beating up Johnny Carson downstairs. Jilly runs down, saves his ass. I mean, this guy was gone.
Wow.
He was in the box, gone.
No kidding.
Yeah, so you learn, you learn not to mess around. Because when I worked at Copa, right, all the mistresses are on the Friday. You knew who they were, and then they come in with the wives on the Saturday. Few rules. Don't mess with those guys.
Sometimes you don't know, though.
Yeah, we knew.
You knew. You made it your business.
You got a guy whose neck is bigger than your waist.
Right. Oh, man.
No, I knew those cats, and you just
Because you don't want to say the wrong thing even.
You don't want to do or say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Were you around when Frank was banging Ava Gardner?
No. No, I came in after that.
Oh, yeah?
Mia, you met Mia?
Oh, yeah, very well. I was down in Florida just as they were breaking up, actually.
Yeah, I bet you Paul's had a lot of famous tale. He's just being quiet about it.
Names.
Yeah, no, gentlemen don't talk. I can't do that.
You friendly enough with mob guys? You could have a guy killed if he screws with you?
Could I make a phone call?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't.
Maybe.
You wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't tell you I would do that, but maybe.
Would you be willing to get rid of Fred for me?
I like Fred,
Guy's
man.
big albatross.
He's the only musician here.
Yeah. What about Ann Margaret? Ever do her?
No, I knew Ann, though, and Artie Victor.
Nice.
Real nice woman.
No, nothing.
Real sweet woman.
Try to get in her pants?
Yeah,
a little bit?
Yeah.
Couldn't make it happen,
It wasn't
huh?
going to happen. She was all tied up.
Nice.
Yeah, and then she had a thing with Elvis.
Yeah.
All right.
She was Elvis's squeeze, yeah.
You wrote for Elvis, right? He did one
Yeah,
of
he
your
did
songs.
My Way.
Yeah, right.
Sure, yeah.
You must have made a fortune off him doing that.
Yeah, well, he was sad at the end. He used to sit in my dressing room. Hey, Paulie, I'm going to do that my way. I mean, I love that. I say, Elvis, what that? You can't do it. It's not... I mean, I'm going to do that song, Paulie. It means so much. Sure enough, he went and recorded it, and then that was it.
You do the big fat Elvis, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
Jesus.
is the fat
What
Elvis.
a
I saw
mess.
the skinny Elvis and the fat Elvis. Real shame.
Big fat Elvis.
Real shame. man.
Yeah,
This cat
wasted
had
talent.
it.
He had it all.
Listen, he couldn't deal with the success. He couldn't deal with aging. I said, Elvis, let's hang. Let's have a talk. Who cares? You're Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
It's like Prince. You know, a guy found himself. Finally sat down. Somebody said, you know what?
Get
You're
over
Prince.
it. Yeah.
And now he's back right in it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Elvis couldn't deal with it.
Couldn't deal with it. I used to work the Hilton Hotel, follow him in. Aluminum foil on all the windows. Never saw the daylight.
Right.
Bullet holes all over the walls. He had a gun, and then he had a thing for Robert Goulet. Hated Robert Goulet.
Right.
So every time Goulet was on television, he'd shoot out the TV. So I come in and see Elvis. What's going on? Bullet holes. TV shut up. I can't stand that guy, Paulie. I can't stand that Robert Goulet.
And was there any reason why he didn't like him?
He never told us. Maybe he looked like him, or he wanted to look like him.
That's great.
And he would just start shooting the TV up.
Shoot the TV and the walls.
Wow.
Between him and Sinatra, I'd follow Sinatra in. There were like holes all over the walls because the FBI were bugging him. So he'd be ripping phones out. They have a phone man on salary fixing the goddamn phones.
These guys.
Between those two, I said, I got to stay straight because this is nuts.
These guys, I almost like the trouble. They like it.
They attract.
Because I heard a story once that Elvis, someone convinced him and said, why don't you walk out on the street? He goes, no, I can't walk out on the street. I'll be mobbed by my fans.
Yeah.
It was in the middle of Manhattan. God knows, he said, take off your cape and your
That
and your
was
suit.
in that movie they just shot.
Yeah.
The guy was the guy who
That's
produced that TV show for his comeback.
So they took him downstairs,
right?
And he stood outside of Manhattan.
And
no one
bothered him.
cared.
They didn't care.
They didn't, but he felt they
He
cared.
was miserable.
I was in Vail, Colorado. I ski. You know, I
Right.
lived there. I raised my kids up there. And I said, Elvis, let's go skiing. No.
Okay,
They'll see me. They put
They'll see me.
They put the lights on at night. He's out there at night with lights on the mountain on these snowmobiles. I'm going, this is crazy.
You're carrying on like a loon. Just go out and be among the people,
Exactly.
right?
He
Live your
couldn't
life.
do that anymore. He hadn't done it ever in his life.
He didn't deal with it.
He
Could not deal with
thinks-
him.
he
No.
thinks-
It wasn't about whether he thinks. I think he was a bit of an agoraphobic by that point.
Right.
And he really couldn't take it.
Yeah, couldn't take it. But the fact is, as Howard says, you walk out in the street, nobody knows you.
Right.
He got a lot of chicks, though, huh?
Who, Elvis?
Elvis.
Yeah, he did pretty well, but I heard he wasn't.
He was a freak.
Few girls I know, like into toes and fingers, and then he wouldn't go there. It's like
He had your dirty girl.
the Vergas guy, he only likes fingers. I mean, it was around Vega, only likes toes. It was like weird stuff. I said, that's my boy.
All right.
Shoot him up, boy.
Who knows what was wrong with him?
He had problems.
Somebody
He
heard him.
definitely had problems.
Somebody shook him up real good.
Was it hard hanging with a guy like Elvis or Frank? I mean, they're so big. It's like
Frank was easy. You know, he was a man's man. You could
Right.
go out, we'd have dinner. You got to be careful with Frank. If you said, let's go to dinner, you bring your passport.
Right.
You could wind up in another country with him.
But he
also-
wasn't tested. You didn't have to watch your
No,
way
man,
around.
he was
Oh, but come
cool.
on! If
Frank
you
was
said the
great.
wrong thing to Frank, he could get pissed and
Oh, I've
cut
seen
you out.
him go ballistic.
Who did he really hate?
Journalists.
Yeah.
I mean, he can get real moody. I mean, I was with him one night in Vegas, and they wouldn't give him any credit because Hughes took the hotel over.
Right.
So we're sitting in the bar, and guy came over and says, Mr. Sinatra, we can't give you any more money. You haven't paid us. So Frank gets up. He gets up on a blackjack table in the middle of the casino.
He stands on the table.
Stands on the table. You rat, I built this place. It was sand before you built it. It'll be sand.
He threw a tantrum.
Totally. Now they pull him down, and my buddy who was looked after the place for the mob was Carl Cohen. He was like my godfather, looked after me. Cool man. He gets out of bed at 1 in the morning, comes over in a golf cart. They sit him in the coffee shop, and he's waiting for Frank now to talk to him. So the pit boss says, Mr. Sinatra, you got to come and talk to Mr. Cohen. This has to stop. Jilly and I pull him off the table. We go into the coffee shop. Now, Cohen is sitting there, a sweetheart, salt-to-the-earth guy, never raises his voice. He's sitting at the table. Frank walks in, and Carl says, Frank, I mean, you got to stop. We can't give you the money. We got a new owner. It's used, blah, 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 blah. Quit it. Frank looks at him and says, you fat Jew mother effer, and picks up the table. And I'm a kid. I'm watching this. Carl Cohen gets up and punches him in the mouth, and his teeth fly out all over the coffee shop.
Wow.
Now, there's Sinatra's teeth going in the bathroom, and I'm going, shit, what is this?
You get scared.
How is this going to end?
Jilly got me out of there because the cops were coming.
You're a nice guy. You don't want any trouble.
I don't want to get involved. Plus, I'm
Right.
giving 50% of my rollies away.
That's right.
So now the cops come. I'm out in the casino. They fly him to a dentist on a Learjet and fix the teeth.
Jeez.
Then I get the word we're not working the sands anymore. Next thing I know, we're at the Caesar's Palace. That
Wow.
was it.
So you got thrown in with that whole group, and you
I
got
worked
kicked
with-
out.
He
Yeah.
worked with the show. Yeah.
Yeah, I hung out with the guys. So
Well, you
we
got
moved to
some
Caesar's.
stories.
I'm telling you.
So you think the mob fixed the election for Kennedy? Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, I know about it. I read about it.
No, I don't mean read about it. What do you know?
Giancana. I mean, what I know from the inside.
Yeah.
You know,
The guys helped him out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Chicago, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Giancana.
Yeah, so they're pissed off because he didn't do the right thing when.
Do you think they bumped him off?
Don't know that.
He doesn't know that.
I don't know about.
No one knows anything.
No one knows about.
No, who knows? And that's conspiracy.
Paul's not getting into that.
I mean, come on, that was our president. You don't bump off the president.
No, of
Well,
course not.
you don't, but they do it.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be a nut. You're not supposed to be a businessman.
Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks, Howard.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
You talked a lot about your young days, hanging out and seeing a lot of things that might shock some people.
Yeah.
Now, you think, will there be any repercussions to that, or those guys are all gone? And
No,
it's
those
cool?
guys are gone. They were cool. They were there. They know what it was. I'm not the first guy to talk about it.
Now, you think back in those days Howard would have been able to hang?
Yeah, they would have liked Howard.
Really?
Yeah, he would have had to maybe be careful what he said here and there. But once you get the ground rules, everything's cool.
Hi, this is John the Stutterer. I am here today with my mom, Eleanor. Hey, Howard wanted to made her to discuss my problems, and I suppose delve into my childhood to sort of find out how I got to where I am now.
Mom. Yes.
You excited about talking to Howard? Talking about your son?
Well, yeah. Yeah. I've always liked Howard Stern.
Okay. Have fun in there.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All right, it's time to bring in John the Stutterer with his mom. Never met his mom. Going to find out what it was like to raise John the Stutterer, what age he started John's mother's name is Eleanor. I've just learned.
Can he say her name? That's a good question.
That's a good question. We're gonna get right to that. Hi, Eleanor. Good to have you on the show, and welcome. Nice meeting you. John, of course, is a favorite of ours. We love having him in. He mixes it up. He knows how to make the crowd crazy.
I noticed she doesn't stutter at all. She speaks very well.
When I was younger, I went to speech class for years.
Is that right?
Yes.
You stuttered?
A little. I had problems pronouncing words.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, join the club.
Yeah.
Fred has that problem as well. John, leave that microphone alone for a second. How are you, John?
Why?
While it's
all right, save the question for later. We don't need the answer right away.
I can't believe Fred's going to do that right in front of his mom.
He doesn't care.
I debated, but
Eleanor, Robin asked a good opening question. Can John say Eleanor, or does he have difficulty with it?
Not when we're usually by ourselves. John doesn't stutter as much.
Is that true?
Oh, is that right?
I mean, he stutters, but not as bad as he does, like, say, here or with other people.
In a calmer environment, John does better.
With me.
With you.
He feels safe and more comfortable with you.
We were always very close.
Do you love your mommy?
yeah. Of course, I love my mom. Yeah.
Would you say you're a mama's boy?
No.
Like, I know I'm a mama's boy. I love my mommy. There's nothing wrong with loving your mom. Can you say mommy, or is that hard for you as well? I'll say yes. I'm going to guess. Can he call you mom? Is it difficult? Does he stammer with mom?
No.
He doesn't. Let me hear you say mom.
Mom.
Look at
comes
you.
right out.
See?
Look at that.
That's interesting.
You are a mama's boy.
You are a mama's boy. Robin is right.
Well, maybe he is to a certain extent, but I never could really, tell him exactly what to do all the time.
Is there a Mr. John the Stutterer? I mean, is there a husband in this, or your husband
Was
deceased?
he Immaculate Conception?
Yeah. How did tell us about the conception of John the Stutterer? what was that like?
Well, I had problems. I mean, I had toxemia and all.
Uh-huh.
Really? He was a tough birth.
He was
Toxemia.
premature.
Oh.
He was premature.
Yes, he was.
Maybe that
Now,
has
does
some...
he have brothers and sisters?
One brother.
Older?
No, they were both born in the same year, but John, the beginning of the year, and my son Michael at the end.
Wow.
So now where is your husband? Is he no longer in the picture?
Oh no, I've been married 41 years.
Oh, you have a father, John, that is part of your life?
You're hiding too?
Yeah.
Got issues with him?
Well, no. He just at a home.
Did you just belch?
Well, you know, there's
Let the guy finish, for God's sakes. Please.
Do we have that much time?
No, Robin, he just didn't want to come.
He didn't want to come.
Why not?
Yeah.
Well, no, come another time.
I don't blame him.
He has emphysema.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, there's something I want to get back to, though, because she says that she had 2 children within a year.
Yes, a lot of people do that. A lot of people think they can't get pregnant right if they have a baby, right? And then all of a sudden you got knocked up again.
Yeah, there's about 10 and a half months difference between John and his...
Were you breastfeeding?
No.
Oh, it wasn't breast. And when he first started to talk, did he have this problem right away, or
no?
Didn't have this problem.
So when did John become John the Stutterer? Did he start when he was? Did he start when he was like 5 or 6? Maybe
around 5.
Is that when they start
5
school?
And 6, a little bit when he started school.
I remember it vividly.
You were 5?
Yeah.
All right, hold on a second.
Oh,
let your mother get a word.
That's an important point.
John,
I had to emphasize this, though, Howard. It
was the first.
It was
the day of first grade.
First grade.
Yeah. The
school, the trauma of separation from your mother.
The teacher did what?
Teacher asked me my name, and I stuttered on my name.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I think the pressure of school sometimes, the separation from the mommy, is too much for some people.
Well, up until that point, was there any, he went through kindergarten, or was it right into first grade?
The way we had moved to the neighborhood, he went right into first grade.
Aha.
All right, so
that was a trauma, no build-up.
And I really didn't think I would have a problem with John because he was more outgoing than his brother.
Right. I noticed in the notes you said John was this very muscular guy in high school, strong, big, confident. He had shorter hair. What happened?
Well,
let your mother answer, for God's sake. You're hogging the microphone. Really?
I was going
Stop it.
That's an
Stop it. He really is a loudmouth. For a guy
exaggeration, though.
Let your mother talk.
That's an exaggeration.
Tell me the way you remember it, Mom.
For a guy who can't talk, he really talks.
No.
Can't shut him up.
He started exercising.
Right.
We got him
Oh,
a
that's what
bench
happened.
And weights.
Right.
And he was probably around 15, 16. Mm-hmm. He weighed, at that time, he went up to 185 pounds.
Wow.
Of solid muscle.
He had the neck of a football player.
Wow.
He had muscles.
No kidding.
He'd go down the basement and he would exercise for hours.
Wow.
In fact, that's why he hurt himself.
Hurt himself?
Well, he pulled muscles and all by exercising too much.
Wow.
Oh, you can't exercise too much, John.
Right, he did it for hours.
Well, I mean, if he'd gotten some guidance, I mean, it sounds like he was a big, good-looking guy.
I was going to bring some pictures, but
I would love to see those.
We hadn't lived where we're living right now too long, and
you're still
things
packed up.
Right, kind of.
You seem like a lovely woman, and John's a nice guy. I like John a lot.
I don't know what went wrong.
You do notice that something went wrong.
Something went wrong for sure. The guy's a mess.
Because sometimes a mother can't see.
He's on because Mom, he's on a lot of medication. He's on a lot of he's a big mess.
And when did all of that start?
Yeah.
The need for medication and
when he was probably around between 18 and 20.
Right.
I was taking him to a therapist and psychiatrist.
That's what happens.
Who told you that he needed this kind of help?
Oh, please. What does she need to have? To someone tell her?
Well, when he started acting different, he was in high school.
Yeah.
And he would come home, bang the door, run up the steps, bang his bedroom door, and stay in there.
Right.
And he was getting to the point where he was just not talking to us anymore.
Right.
So
and up until that time, he had been an outgoing, confident young man.
He always had friends in the neighborhood. He was very well into sports.
It's probably kids were starting to tease him because his stuttering got bad. Was that it?
In high school.
Yes. The kids started teasing him, and he cracked. And let me tell you, a lot of kids have nervous breakdowns when they're 18 or 20. It means time to leave the house. Again, he had to leave the home, leave Mommy.
That more is another stressor of separation.
I'm telling you, this guy doesn't deal well with separation.
Yeah,
come on, don't be a loudmouth. Let your mother talk.
She's painting a slightly better picture.
All right. So
were you teased in a junior high school? Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Because of your stuttering?
Yeah.
All right. Yes or no answers, please.
Yeah. Because I had no friends.
The stuttering got worse. Hold it. Let your mother talk. Be polite.
You had friends, John, in the neighborhood that you always played with, and it was in high school when it
but
was
no
bad, but it got much, much worse in high school.
Right.
But no friends from the school and I was.
Fred's going nuts back there.
I know.
That's why I'm
Mom,
laughing.
and Mom, I was teased incessantly in the
Guys
grade
like
school,
Fred
too.
sitting in the background doing it.
So,
well, I know you like.
Do you think all the teasing? Mom? Do you think all the teasing? Fred just collapsed.
Where is Fred?
I don't know.
Where'd he go?
Fred's back there doing the John impression, but do you think John maybe collapsed from under all the pressure? He cracked, so to speak. So we needed medication.
What did the psychiatrist say to you about John? Early on.
They diagnosed him as schizophrenic.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. No, he wasn't.
He's not.
No.
No. What has he got? What do you think is his problem?
He has obsessive compulsive behavior.
Right, he told me that.
Which he did have treatment for, and he's nothing like he was.
Right, right.
He would never let anybody but me near him or touch him.
Yeah. I've seen a few people touch him.
If you was to touch John, other than myself, usually, just
he'd go
like
berserk.
that. Yes.
What do you mean?
Even his own brother couldn't touch him.
He felt right.
What do you mean? What would he do? Would he go berserk?
He would get very upset and think that he caught something off of you.
Oh, we should have had him on the show back then.
Yeah, where were you then?
Yeah, you know what? Well, what do you think today? Now he is a superstar. He is known wherever he goes.
Now, what do you wish for him? I mean, is his life as good as it gets, or do you wish him more?
I bet you wish, and part of the expression, that he'd get laid already, right? As a woman, I mean, you know how important that is to a man.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
He's having a hard time with that.
I don't watch TV all day. I can't work anymore since 1997.
Mm-hmm.
And like, for instance, I seen him on Tell Williams' show.
Right.
He had some people that were really disfigured, all other kinds of things wrong with them.
Right.
And they were talking about how people make fun of these people when they see them outside.
Right.
So the people in the audience, they're clapping and they're going ooh and ah. But these people, if they were to see these people out on the street, just like with John, they'd be making fun of them too.
Right. Yeah.
John is
yeah, I know those kind of people.
a very nice guy.
Yeah, they're all in this room.
Met someone like that?
No, but
We like John. Yeah, it's good.
well, that's the thing. I don't think you're really making fun of him. You're laughing along with him.
I try to. I hope that's the
Howard's a
right.
great guy.
I
Every
do
once
like.
in a while, we do actually laugh with John. Yes.
Yeah.
If we know what he was talking about, we have very little patience. But John is a great guy. I wish for John that maybe.
Well, we tried to actually give him a job. He right away in the contest, you turned down the job.
He did.
Yeah.
Did you know that, Mom? He turned down a job. We offered him a job.
He told me he felt as if he couldn't handle a job.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, he might have been right.
Hey, Howard. My high blood pressure.
Wait a second. How do you feel when Fred does that impression of your
Is
son?
that what his life was like in high school?
Do it for Mom, Fred. Do.
Well, I like Fred.
Does that drive you crazy, or is it an honest impression of him?
I'm not mad. I like Fred.
Right,
And
yeah.
again, like I said, I hope you aren't really making fun of him, that you're laughing.
I don't think we are.
No.
I have to get in touch.
I'd say we are.
Yeah.
I would say yes. In particular, Fred.
I like John.
Fred's not doing it in front of your mother. He's doing it to the side of her.
We think Fred is making fun.
I love Fred.
And we're
I
not.
love Fred.
Actually, John is a good guy and he's a good sport, so that's why
Yes.
we feel. You know what I mean? Like we could tell he's all right with
He
it.
is the perfect radio star, I have to say.
Yeah. But Howard. What I was saying is,
you know what I just realized? I laugh at Fred, not you. I mean, Fred's sitting there in the back doing it. It's funny.
Oh, my
He does sound like you. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're not laughing at you. We're laughing at me doing it.
I've
really
Fred
can't handle too much stress because I'm not
You're delicate.
making excuses, but Well,
you are making excuses. I'm going to tell you something.
No,
you could work a job with us. You could have done it. And I got
well,
news for you.
I high blood pressure, and I get these. And,
you're
and I
fine.
take the medication for the
we would have loved you here.
And
you would have had tons of friends.
Every day.
You would have had a life. You would have been coming here. You would have been hanging out with us. You would have had a great time.
Had to buy
right,
you
Mom?
lunch.
Am I wrong or am I right?
Well, Howard.
Let your mother answer. Stop being rude. Yes? Yes, Mommy?
Maybe.
It would have been great for him.
Of course.
Yes.
Howard.
What does John do all day?
What does John do all day,
Maybe.
Mom? John, stop for a minute.
Okay,
Even a train
I'm
comes to a
sorry.
halt. Your poor mother can't get a word in. Mom, what does he do all day? Honestly?
He says good morning.
By then it's afternoon.
It's time to go to sleep.
I think the medications that he's on mostly makes him sleep.
Really?
Right.
He doesn't.
Oh, I love medication like that.
He's been living on his own for what, 6-7 years now?
Since that 97.
Where do you get money to live on your own? Let your mom answer.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
He gets SSI.
SSI, Social Security or something? Yeah.
And does he go to therapy or is he just on medication?
Oh, no, he sees a psychiatrist every week.
Oh.
Thank God.
Okay.
Yeah. He's got a tough life. I don't say it's easy. You know, it's hard to not be able to communicate. You know, sometimes you get these electronic devices you stick in your ear and it takes away all the stuttering.
Has he tried that stuff?
You know, I always worked until a lot of things happened to me, and I can't work anymore. And I was going to try to get John one.
Yeah.
But money-wise, and I'm not complaining.
Go ahead.
You know, money-wise, I can't do that anymore because I'm on disability.
How much does a thing like that cost?
From what I heard, $3,000 to $4,000.
Oh, really?
I'll give you a grand right now if you want to start a fund.
I'll give you a grand.
I'll give you a grand.
You made it. I'll give you a grand, too.
I don't know if John remembers, but right before all my problems started, I told him that I wanted to start saving up to get that for him. To give it a try.
Maybe get the guy a little device or something, stick it in his ear. But don't wear it here. I'll throw you right out of here.
Well, it'll be interesting to hear him with it and without.
No, but for one show. But then I want him back as a stutterer.
Yeah. Well, he's got to do his act.
Yeah, I don't want to hear him speaking normal.
John didn't start with this arm movement until he was well in his 20s, though.
No kidding. Yeah, his arms flail around like a fish. Like a fish out of water.
It's getting worse.
It has gotten much worse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think he'll ever meet a girl and settle down?
Would you like that?
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah.
But just want John and my other son just have a normal life.
Well, what's the deal with your other son? Is he okay?
Oh, yeah, he works and everything. He came in with us today. Because,
Oh, he's here too? Your brother's here?
Oh, we could meet John's brother.
Bring him in. Let me say hi to the guy. What does he do? Does he work?
He
Yes, he
works
works.
for, I don't know if he's had one here in New York, Boscov's.
Oh, so he's a worker.
Yes.
Does he stutter?
No.
You jealous of your brother that he doesn't stutter? Tell the truth. Yes. That's a yes.
No.
Who
said yes?
No.
There's your brother.
Wow.
Hey, how you doing? I don't know your name.
Mike.
Mike. Hey, Mike.
Hi there.
Yeah, Mike, you can't be a star on the show. You don't stutter. You're too normal. Now, Mike, you are the star of the family because you can talk, right?
Yeah, I can talk.
You can talk regular.
Yeah.
So, now what about this son? You got a girl in your life? You must be able to get chicks.
Not right now. No.
Really? You're not a bad-looking guy.
Thanks.
But you've had girlfriends.
Yeah.
You've gotten laid?
Yeah.
No kidding. No, John, sorry. Brother's getting laid and he can talk.
Kind of weird talking about that in front of my mom, but
I was going to say, I
Let me
see you
tell you.
having a problem.
Your mom's been around the block. She knows what's going on.
Oh, I know she has. She's the Terminator. She's like, you can't kill her. She's she's been for everything. She had a liver transplant.
No kidding.
You're kidding.
Yeah, she had a open heart surgery.
Triple bypass.
You ever get mad at your brother and say, you know what? Smell my fingers, man. Here, eat your heart out. You know what I mean? After you come home from with a chick? Never? No. You never rub it in?
Hey, who'd you get?
You know what? I don't even see my brother much anymore.
No.
We don't live together, and
No
you know what I
kidding.
mean. We just don't see each other much, and he's up like most of the time at night and stuff, and most of the time during the day he sleeps, and
He's like a vampire.
and I'm working. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Howard. I'm quite very declusive. I mean, I'm
You don't want to see your brother?
Why don't you see your brother? What's the matter with you? What else you got to do? You're busy.
Get on a normal people's schedule.
Yeah, you know what? Why don't you go to bed at night and come and walk around during the day?
Howard, I'm.
All right, listen to me. I'm
Howard,
happy.
I'm a very depressed guy. I say my psychiatrist once a week. I go food
All right, let me ask
shopping
your mom a question. You're monopolizing all of her time.
I'm sorry.
How often does she get on the air? So, do you approve of his behavior on the show? Do you listen to the show when John is on? Sometimes he's wild sexually. He acts out. He does.
He blurts out things. Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes I don't care for what he says.
Right. Yeah. He's wild.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seems a little angry, doesn't he, Mom?
Especially at women.
Yeah.
How about when he tells all the hoary sluts in the Philly clubs to die?
Yeah. Do you ever hear him do that?
I didn't hear him. No. I'm glad I didn't. No.
Want to tell your mom why you want all the horse sluts to die? Changing your tune in front of your mom?
Because they
Because they reject you?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
please.
ridicule me. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you got a point there.
Yeah.
John, you graduated from high school, right?
Yeah. I graduated from
Fred.
stupid Catholic school.
Oh.
I hate religion. As you
I know. You curse God.
Yeah.
Did you know he curses God?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, I'm sure you're a religious woman, and this is very...
she's not religious.
Yeah, she's not religious.
No, but I believe in God, and I tried to give him a good education.
The funny thing is, I think he's a great guy. He's got a lot going on for himself. You're going to think that's strange, but I look at you and I think you could have a great life. But I don't know.
I think, John holds himself back a lot.
Yeah, I really do.
Very, very intelligent. He's one of the most intelligent people I've ever met.
I know.
Actually.
I know.
And he's very, very well spoken. Like he can be very...
Now I disagree with you.
Well, no, but I mean...
In his head, anyway.
Yeah. Like when he writes and stuff like that, he can be very articulate.
I understand what you're saying. In fact, he surprised me with some sort of political analysis the other day.
I sent it to Jason recently.
Yeah, it was very intelligent.
Yeah.
We used to get them in the Daily News, the Philadelphia Daily News.
Oh, he got
magazine.
published?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they never paid him for him.
Yeah.
No, just...
Marcy, you're on the air. You're on with John the Stutterer's mother, Eleanor.
Hello. I just want to say it's a pleasure to speak to all of you. Howard, I've been a long-time listener. I'm actually a speech-language pathologist, and the device that they're talking about that goes into the ear, it is actually amazing.
Really?
How much does it cost?
It is a couple of $1,000s, I'm sure. I've seen it on the news numerous times where they've had stutterers like John that as soon as you put the device in, it just stops it. It's like they hear themselves in like a delayed kind of reaction. And
So why don't we get one of these? Let's try it on.
Yeah, we'll get one.
I'll get one. I'll try it on you, John. It's got to cure you.
It's amazing. I feel so bad for him every time I listen to him, and it would just make his life absolutely wonderful. And stuttering does come also from trauma.
Yes.
And what I was listening to when he said first grade, and I think you were saying you moved at that time, so going into the first grade and, maybe a new, new school, new people, that might have been the trauma that started it.
Yeah.
And again, when you said around like 18 years old, that he started, with needing medication, again, that was, what Howard said, the trauma of, now becoming an adult and everything like that.
Yeah. What do you know about that? Maybe even his brother being born. When you were a baby, it freaked you out. You want to be the only one. You know what I mean?
You didn't have much time as a star.
Yeah, you didn't have enough time to be the star of the family. And you achieved stardom through your stuttering. Who the hell knows?
They were very close.
They were very close as boys, yeah.
Yes.
Hey, by the way...
Did he have the natural stuttering that happens at around like age 3? The children usually naturally stutter around that age because they're trying to speak so much, so then they do stutter, but then it does go away.
Oh, is
but
that right?
Then a child who will continue to stutter, it does not go away.
See, he went to Catholic school, like he said, and I would go over there and I would call on the phone, and he was going to speech class. I wanted him to go.
Right.
They told me that if John doesn't get up from the classroom and go to speech class on his own, they will not make him.
Oh, so you never
all
went?
through the years. Oh yes, a little now and then, because I kept after him.
Yeah.
But he most of the time wouldn't go, so he was always dropped. And every year I would have to go through the same thing with John.
Hey, speech expert lady.
Yeah.
I got to tell you something. You sound kind of hot, are you?
Not particularly.
Oh, goddamn. I'm picturing like a tight little outfit. Excuse me, Mom.
Very soon, hopefully.
Who you look like?
I really don't. I'm short, but I'm losing a lot of weight. I've just lost 68 pounds.
Oh, God. Oh, wow. Jeez.
Yeah, I know.
You sound
you would make fun of me like anything, but
we
I'm
would rip
waiting
you
for the
apart.
day for me to come on your show and show you how hot I've become.
All right, I just lost interest in what you have to say. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, Howard, stop.
Thank you, Marcy. Okay, I'm just kidding.
Thank you, John. Good luck.
He says thank you. She hung up before he could answer. That's some speech therapist.
But you know what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
Once
she hung up on you.
John has the device and he no longer stutters, what will be his excuse for staying at home and sleeping all day?
Yeah, he might be pissed at that device. He's pretty set in his